All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. It's showtime like Kareem Lakers. I make a masterpiece, scene basic. No Meek Millie, but I'm dream chasing. Took the shortcut like Anita Baker. I want the bright lights that you see in Vegas. I need a big house with like 3 basements. Drop an M on the whip, think I'm speed racing. Don't know if it's the Transformer or the Green Ranger. My nigga Mac got the beat banging. Young nigga selling crack as a teenager. Had fiends playing baseball out here free basing. Had me showing off the rings like a Freemason. My mama gone, but I keep pacing. Trying to keep it all together like I need braces. Family calling when they need favors. When I was broke, they was acting like complete strangers. All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Rest in peace, the Nippy was the street savior. Got my credit right now, I need acres. Gotta turn your dirty money into clean paper. Trying to own a franchise without a key player. I go through hoes like I weave laces. Tree blazers, let they mama noodles be flavored. Meat takers that be acting like the D sacred. You bust in, you would think they on their knees praying. Then I slide like a screensaver. When I'm done, make some scrambled eggs, cheese bacon. Then it's on to the next, I ain't a speed dater. Little bitch ain't gon' hear from me till weeks later. I don't see no things changing. Kids still dodging bullets like they seen Matrix. These young niggas really need saving, but OGs won't teach them that the street's dangerous. All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it. Ooh, baby.
Yo, Tuesday night, CamJNetwork, sorry but not sorry, boxing talk, man. Hey, popping up with some shit, man. You already know, got some heat tonight. Feeling good, feeling great. You already know the vibes, man. One of the biggest topics in boxing currently right now. Y'all already know the thumbnail. Y'all see the vibes. And I'm with the lovely, my sister, Jag Queen Boxing. How you feeling, sister?
What's going on? Salute to everybody in the building. Happy Tuesday.
Absolutely. Let me do something. Let me put this in here. This Nobody else click this link. This link is for D1. D1 he's linking on from his computer, so I gotta drop this link in here for D1. D1, the link is in the comments, my good brother. So you already know, man. Y'all already know, hit that like button as y'all come in the building, man. Let me go ahead and salute who all in the building so far. You feel me? There we go. My brother D1. Let me salute everybody who all in the building. My brother, one of the YouTube goats, all things, man. Y'all heard my man's man. Smash the like button. Y'all already know the vibes. Much blessings to my brother, all things, man. One of the YouTube goats in the streets, you heard. Salute to my dog Shell, man. What's popping, my boy Shell? What's good, my boy? What's popping, brother? Hope you feeling good, my dog. You already know. And there go my dog, the boxing outcome, man. What's good with you, family? Hope you feeling well, my brother. You already know the vibes, man. Tuesday night shit. You already know we popping up with some heat, man, with another movie. And there go my dog T Hill. T Hill was popping, brother. The network Cam J by fame. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Salute to my brother T Hill, man, for sure. And the beautiful Miss Joette. Salute to you, sister. Good evening. You already know the vibes. Good evening. Well, you already know. Let's go down a little bit more. Let me see who else. And who else we got? Let me see who. I said somebody. Yeah, somebody new right there. Hold on. Okay. Robo Hannon. Salute to Robo Hannon, man. Salute to you, brother, man. First time on for sure, man. Hey, welcome to the channel, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, man, and enjoy the cook up, man. We definitely gonna have some fun tonight for sure, man. So salute to Roy Bohannon, man. Salute, salute.
That's a
And
tough.
facts. Look at the boy. T Hill, yeah, he would not be disappointed, most definitely. And salute to the beautiful Mrs. CamJNetwork, as always. You already know, salute to the wifey. And gotta appreciate her and thank her for allowing me to do this shit, because he always because of my ass out doing a lot of this content. So gotta show a lot of love to the wifey. And salute to my dog Flatbush, man, for sure. Man, salute to you, brother, man. You already know the vibes, man. Salute to my dog. You already know the vibes.
Salute.
Flatbush in the building.
What
Where
up,
they
Jab
at?
and Cam? What up?
Was popping D1. D1 in the building was popping with you, brother. I had to
There
salute
you
some of the
go,
people in
man.
the building. Who else we got? I see our brother Mr.
Hey,
Altruistic,
watch
man.
out,
Salute to my
boo. I was
dog.
on mute.
Talking
Salute.
to you. Salute.
Good.
Salute to Mr.
Okay.
Altruistic in the building. And salute to Dr. Mark, man. My dog, Dr. Mark in the building, man. Salute to Dr.
Salute,
Mark,
Dr.
the
Mark.
OG, man, for sure, man. Much blessings to Dr. Mark, man. So let's get it cracking, man. All right, man. So y'all already know, as we already know from this past weekend, Vergil Ortiz, he done he done packed up Lubin in the second round, man. And of course, all the conversation leading to my man's. Who is that right there? I don't know who that is. Bolo uppercut. I do not know you. The link is not for you, my boy. I don't know you. Move around. Scram. Just enjoy the
Read the
show from
room.
comments, my dog. I don't know you. All right. So back to the regular schedule programming right there. Got a little distracted right there. All right. So as you already know, this past Saturday, Vergil Ortiz he fought Errol Spence this past Saturday in San Antonio, Texas, and everything. And the man packed him up in the second round, demolished him, made him look crazy. And here go the clip from that. Now there go the footage of, the belt to ass that Virgil Ortiz put on Harrison Lubin right there for sure. And
That was a
crazy, crazy right there, dog. So of course, after the fight, you already know Harrison Lubin, he was, popping the shit a little bit after the fight and everything. And this is what went down after the fight. And this.
They've been talking all crazy. They've been talking crazy. And I'm going to back it up and I'm going to show the world why I'm the best in the world. But like I said,
No one's been talking crazy, bro. Your dad is the first one that said that I was ducking. It's on video. It is on video that he said we ducked and we didn't get no offer.
it don't matter. The time is now. It's that time. Let's get this money and let's make this fight happen.
It does matter because you said that we're the ones talking. We're not the ones talking. Oh, we started talking after you guys started talking. It's retaliation. It's retaliation.
Your manager's talking all crazy. Oscar's talking crazy. It's the time, and I'm gonna make you pay for everything they saying. Straight like that.
Ain't nobody's gonna pay over here.
I'm gonna make you pay.
No, you're not.
I guarantee you.
No, you're not.
I guarantee you. And we can bet whatever. I guarantee you.
I don't want to take your money away, bro. I'm not
You ain't
betting.
gonna take nothing.
Nah.
You ain't gonna take nothing. I guarantee you. We can bet any amount of money. When we fight, I guarantee you, I'm gonna win.
I don't bet, but don't make any promises you can't keep, bro.
I'm gonna make every promise and I'm gonna keep it. Straight like that. You're a great fighter. You look tremendous. But I'm gonna show the world I'm the best in the world. I got something for you.
You got a yes for me?
I got a yes right now. Hey, Eddie, where the papers at? Hey, where the papers at, Eddie?
All right, two of the biggest stars in U.S. boxing, two of the best at 154 pounds.
Now, let me say this. I've been seeing a lot of crazy conversations about this particular face-off between these two guys in particular. I've been seeing people talk about the energy was nervous from Boots, talk about he was stuttering, talk about Virgil had to make him come into the ring. Like crazy narratives. For one, Boots was already in the ring. He was already in the ring. The man Virgil was having this moment talking and everything, you know what I'm saying? He's right there, he know he right there, so he called the man over. The man took two, three steps, he right over there. And then they popping they shit. Now, Virgil, I'm still trying to understand why is this man continue to talk about the past? And I understand a lot more now from the past 3, 4 days of the reason of why they're talking about the past a lot now. Yeah, I mean, and I'm gonna go ahead and let Sis Jam Queen go ahead. You go ahead and give your take for as the actual face off because I know you've been seeing these people talking crazy about this particular face off with these two guys.
Yeah, I have actually. And you actually saved me some time because I was making a dirty secrets about Oscar and his golden protection program that he's running for his boys over there. Vergil
Hello.
Ortiz may be interested in this fight, although he looked like he was chewing on bricks once once Boots got up on him. His family, his manager, his trainer just over there cheesing in the corner. But if you all pay attention to what happened immediately after, they started talking about Errol Spence. But I'm assuming that we'll get there in a minute. But just to keep it where we are now in the ring, all of this talk about who started it, who started talking shit, don't none of that matter. As Boots said, the time is now. You had a great second round knockout. I had a great first round knockout. What's up? I flew all the way out here. You know what I mean? Government shut down, be damned. I'm here. What's up? And I love that for him. I love that. People thought he wasn't gonna do it. I know he was trolling, saying he wasn't gonna make it, but he made it. He pulled up. He showed that he wants that fight. All that other shit is just that other shit.
Facts.
Like D
The
Wells,
wi-
man. What you
the
think about the face
special
off, brother? I know you got a lot to say about the face off, bro.
the real special fighters, bro. I don't know what it is. They're always scared to like talk on camera. Like Boots will be on camera fighting anytime you want. But when it comes to talking, he kind of I get what people are saying, but that ain't nervous energy, bro. When you fucking fly all the way to the kid's home state, they've been calling you a duck for the entire month, like literally going out of their way to bring up Boots and call him a duck. Shit not even pertaining to him, they're bringing him up just to call him a duck. It's fucking bizarre. And then when he gets in there, they immediately pick up the goalpost and fucking run directly out the ring with him. Because now answered every call, and sure as shit, this kid wants a way out. It's crazy, dude. I've never seen a fight fall into place so well as this one just did. And still, somebody's got a fucking problem. It's
Man, that's a
amazing, bro.
fact.
It's
Yeah, bro. It's
it's
crazy, bro. Like
holy
I'm
shit.
sitting here looking, I'm gauging the energy out like Boots, like I got a lot of the Philly dudes, they talk fast as hell, man. A lot of them talk fast as hell, you know what I mean? So Boots talking fast, but that man, Boots was letting you know, nigga, I'm gonna make you and I'm gonna make all of y'all pay. I'm gonna make you
Awesome.
pay for all for your people talking all that shit. You feel me? And this man like, oh, your people's was talking shit. I mean, they started talking, but you up here trying to have a dick swinging contest and shit on who was talking shit. Fuck all of that. We trying to fight top of 2026. What we doing?
Yeah, it was a
He
bitch
doing
out.
all of this extra talking. Fuck all that
Someone
extra
said that.
talking. The time is now, like Boo said, it's said. But it's been a lot of Fugazi shit. How they been moving. A lot of Fugazi shit.
For
A lot of
real.
Fugazi shit. Hacker, hold on, Hacker. I'll release and let people come on shortly, my brother. But I got to get some of this shit off with my with the family up here real quick. So
You
a lot of
good?
crazy shit though. A lot of crazy shit. And we can go straight to the press conference.
Right. Thank you.
Remy with Cigar Talk, Virgil. First of all, great performance. I wanted to ask you two questions. One, how would you rate your performance? And afterwards, you and Boots got into a heated back and forth. What was that about?
I don't think it was very heated. It's just competitive talk. It was all right. I rate myself maybe like an A minus. Maybe I got hit with some small jabs I shouldn't have got hit by, but I think I did what I was supposed to do.
Great. And Oscar, I wanted to ask you a question as well. Remy with Cigar Talk. Oscar, how soon do you want to make that Boots Virgil fight? And who do you feel like is the A side in this fight? And how are you guys going to go about making sure that happens?
Yeah, first of all, yeah, we should have a cigar. Do you have a cigar here so I can smoke it? I'm actually skeptical now. I'm actually skeptical because, and I told Eddie and Boots, do not come and watch Virgil live because you're going to be afraid of what you see. So we'll see. I mean, I'm going to sit down with Eddie Hearn, and we obviously have the upper hand because he's the better man, and see if we can come to terms, which I'm sure we will. But I told these guys, don't be there live because this guy's a monster. And you're going to be afraid and you're going to probably want to take another tune-up fight. But hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully Eddie Hearn calls us, Boots promoter, and we can come to favorable terms for Virgil and get him what he wants. And we will make the super fight happen. That's the bottom line. I like promoting huge fights. I love promoting great fighters. And, I think this is a fight that the whole world would want to watch.
No, I got a
All
lot.
right, go ahead, D1. Go ahead and cook on that
Bro,
right.
where does he get, like, number one, he's talking like we all just didn't experience this shit in real time where Jaron Ennis gets in the ring and pulls his whole motherfucking card right after that knockout. He ain't give a fuck about none of that shit. What the fuck is this dude trying to implant a false narrative into the casual's head like Boots is scared or something? They've been doing that fuck shit all month, bro. And to stand up there and act like Virgil's supposed to get some sort of favorable fucking contract and negotiations, it's like, it's bizarre, bro. There's no fucking way. Vergil Ortiz is the A side. He's never been a champion. Never, not one time. I don't think he's even fought in a fucking championship fight for any belt at no time. Like, Boots is a unified champion. Fucking guaranteed A side had way more headliners than Vergil Ortiz. So way more tickets. It's not even a fucking debate who is the A side in this fight. But I bet you Boots gives them anything they want and they still say no. This is fucking crazy work. People should be all over with this shit. It should be everywhere.
Man, boy, I'm just saying right now, like I said the other day, I don't like Oscar energy, man. Oscar the same
Nope.
guy like like a month ago was saying, "Oh yeah, we'd love to make the Bulls versus Virgil fight happen." And then you got fight week where you got the press conference where this man Oscar was saying the same shit he did in the post press conference, basically saying, I told you, Eddie and Boots not to come. The man, Virgil's a monster. I told you, you might be scared to fight. Like,
Boots,
no,
I
no,
don't
no,
give a
want to hear
fuck
that
about none of that.
bullshit, man. No, 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 no. We don't want to hear that bullshit. You want to fight the best. The best is Boots Ennis. Y'all both fought around the same, time frame, and y'all both available. No scars, no bruises, or nothing. Y'all 100. Let's get this damn fight cracking, man. But it get more nastier though because the man Vergil Ortiz, this is him. at the post press conference right here.
I mean, look, I'm here to fight the best. Well, I don't care who it is. It can be Boots next. It can be Spence next. It could be Crawford next. If he's still willing to do it, because that's a fight that I've been calling for a while. I think that's a great fight to make happen still. Man, and we're just gonna keep doing what I do best. And that's just being me.
Something in particular, something in particular right here. That was right after the fight right here. So this the real clip I want everybody to see. And this is the same night, and this is right after the post press conference right here.
If I had to pick, I'm gonna be honest, it would be Spence because that's my dream fight. I've been calling it since
AT&T.
AT&T. There you go, at the Cowboys Stadium, and I just think that's my dream fight. And I don't care what anyone says about it. But anyone else, like I said, anyone can get it respectfully. I just want to fight the best. I'm just a competitive guy. But yeah.
Vergil, how surprised were you with your performance considering I was watching obviously Lubin's fight against Lindora. That was a crazy fight and you were able to in 2 rounds dominate this guy.
I honestly swear to God I had a feeling that it was going to end early, but I also knew that I had to be smart about it. I knew that Lubin was he's a smart fighter and calculative and he's slick. So I just knew I had to be smart and we found a way.
Vergil, obviously Boots knocked out Lima in a round. Do you feel like you're going to make some sort of statement, or was it just you wanted to be you in the ring?
I just be me in the ring. Honestly, I don't think about anything that's not happening in the ring. If the referee's not telling me to break, or if my opponent's not punching me, that's all I'm thinking about.
Vergil, do you see anything in Boots as a potential opponent that you can exploit? Do you see some weaknesses that you've been checking out that makes you be like, yeah, I can do something with this?
Everyone has weaknesses. That's no question.
How much have you watched him now?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's a future opponent, so I keep my eye out.
They made a good point about the Lupin fight.
All right, so let me get sense on this one. Sis. What you got to say about him right there saying at the gate, Errol Spence is his dream fight?
So I would just like everybody to pay attention to that clip. And then when you hear me say diddy bopping and flip flopping, remember that clip because that's literally what him and Oscar were doing in 4K. Oscar's little spew didn't make a lick of fucking sense. I told him they might be scared. The man had a first round knockout his goddamn self. What the hell is he scared of? This is what I'm talking about, the protection program in full effect. I have nothing. Listen, I hear
What
all that
we're
shit that he
watching,
said up in the goddamn ring because obviously you know that Boots was already there. So what you gonna do? Act like the nigga not there? But your true actions are shown right after the fight. I want to fight Errol Spence. What credit do you want to gain from fighting a retired fighter, 3 years off the bench, coming off of a loss? Give me a fucking break, Virgil.
this could be this is like one of the biggest ducks I've ever seen. Like the shit that was talked before the fight leading into this fight, like how they used Boots' name when for promotion. When you take all of this shit in and look at it, it's the fucking biggest duck of all time. Like I okay, when Robert Garcia, because I'm like refraining from swearing and shit. I don't want to start going on a tangent. When Robert Garcia started pushing the two tune-up shit, Boots needs 2 tune-ups, which he heard from fucking Ness in the boxing voice when Turkey was on there. When he started pushing that like thoroughly, I knew for a fucking fact there's no single way we get this fight next. Then they started. Wait, I'm trying to. What comes first? D1, what happened to your boy Lubin? I thought you did film study. I did. Fucking goofy. Sometimes you could be wrong, bro.
Stay on topic, D1. Ignore him.
Hey,
Yeah, leave it
you're a
alone.
goofy.
Keep going, keep going.
All
Salute the
right,
hacker for the
Vergil
$5
Ortiz
back
Sr.
door the super chat.
Yeah,
Go ahead, go ahead,
smooth
go
to
ahead.
you, boxing hack. Fuck off. When Vergil Ortiz started singing that same song, acting like, oh, we don't have to wait around for Boots. Who's Boots waiting around for us? I knew right then and there, Oscar De La Hoya told these guys there's no way this fight is happening. And then to act like Boots would be scared from seeing Vergil fight is just fucking straight bizarre. I'm like at a loss for words with this shit. This is some fucking craziness. The promoter wants this shit. The network wants this shit. The fans want this shit. You both stopped your guys in the first fucking 2 rounds of the fight. Like this shit fell into place so well. And now one side is fucking up a wet dream. It's fucking crazy, bro. It's crazy. The zone don't want him. They shot that Spence shit down quick.
Oh man, you already know.
This
I
is
got the
bizarre, bro.
context to the situation. You already know, Mr. Receipts in full effect, man. So, all right, just kind of let's go kind of get a little bit of context of what was going on a little bit more. So, like I said, I mentioned the other day, the guy Rick Mirigen, the man Vergil Ortiz, his promoter, well, his manager actually. This is his first little message after the fight. He was saying the Vergil Ortiz era has begun. Eddie Hearn, you might want to polish those boots up. You have the pair I saw won't last long at a Texas Storm. We might just see the first super fight in 27 years with two guys actually in their prime that the world is waiting to see. So that was his no initial saying right there after that. And then, of course, just to add more context, you already know we just seen the clip that I showed you with Vergil Ortiz talking about that he want to fight Errol Spence. Here goes the managers right here saying that I think Ortiz versus Spence at Cowboy Stadium, biggest all Texas matchup in history, and Charlo versus Boots as co-main, and the winners fight each other just might be fire. Makes sense. Charlo and Boots both turned down Ortiz. So there you got him putting this narrative out there saying that they want to fight Spence, Boots and them Charlo should fight as the co-main and the winner fight each other right here. You just seen the clip right there of the man Vergil Ortiz after the fight of Lubin himself saying that his dream fight is Earl Spence. He even mentioned it in the post press conference when he was on the stage, saying that he would love to fight Earl Spence on the stage. He said he mentioned Earl, he mentioned Boots, he mentioned even Bud Crawford for God's sakes. And y'all gotta read the room and understand what they got going on, man. They're fishing for a big money fight in a fight that they feel more feasible for them to win at the moment. Why isn't they not trying to go into conversations and talk with Boots Ennis right now? That's the conversation. But then you got conversations like this. You see
This is
the man Virgil
fucking bizarre.
Ortiz, his daggone manager, he said, don't send shit our way unless it has 7 zeros on it, or it won't even get looked at. This is
Yeah,
Virgil Ortiz manager right here saying this.
I know who that is. This is fucking crazy work, dude. This is a mega fight gift wrap that fell into place. Fucking perfect timing. Everything is here and they're fucking it up. This is some of the biggest debacle shit I've ever fucking seen.
So
Get
now
pay
you
these
got
young
so you
men
got it, you got them on record
50-50.
right here saying that they won't no up to
I'd be
$10 million.
zeros.
You know what I'm saying? For them, to even conversate and talk with these guys, like these guys even they haven't even seen a $10 million payday.
7 zeros is
And
bizarre.
I don't even like to be pocket watching like that, but I'm just saying I'm just having a little logical mind. Virgil Ortiz ain't bringing a lot of money into the sport, if you ask me. I'm just saying in general, like my boy Mike Weir, he in the comments right now, he was at the fights. He said the fights was not sold out at Virgil's fight.
It wasn't. It was
Said it
gave
wasn't
out.
sold out. He said it was a full section up, and they had to block
That
out
shit was
another half
given
because
out.
it wasn't even fucking sold out.
Bro, I could have went there and sat fucking 3 feet away for 250. I would have fucking if I lived in Texas, 250, bro. That shit's ridiculous. No, it's not comparable. Fucking Boots is the A
Absolutely.
side by far. But I bet you he'll give these dudes anything they want and they'll still say no because they think there's more money in making fights around it and leading to it than there is to fight the real thing because one of their investments has to go home shit out of luck. And we all know which investment that is. This shit is fucking crazy, bro. Like, I can't
Facts,
believe this.
facts. Sis, what you think about this right here with the manager right here, sis?
Well, as I told you, anytime you start throwing out exorbitant amounts of money, that lets me know that you don't really want the fight. The fact that they're actively trying to change the narrative, Boots has already dug, Charlo has already dug, so they don't deserve a fight with Vergil Ortiz. The fact that they're trying to big dog Jerron Ennis when Vergil Ortiz himself said, "Your father said we were ducking, but you never sent us a contract." If I'm not mistaken, only A side sent contracts. I could be wrong.
X.
But nevertheless, they're constantly trying to paint Virgil in some sort of light as if he is the king of 154 pounds. I would just like to ask Oscar De La Hoya, how, Sway? That's all I want to know. He's never been a champion. Not to my knowledge,
Never.
at 147 either.
Nothing.
He's for decent competition. Okay, if you want to say he's for better competition than Boots, I'll concede to that. But shit, maybe by
Huh.
a hair.
I don't know
If
about that.
that. A shot now because he got in there with Bo Chuck or whatever. But you fought Lubin. Lubin back in his days was a force to be reckoned with. At this point in time, a little wear and tear on
Boachuk,
those tires.
Boachuk just got beat by Adams. Very
Yeah,
easy.
but if they want to say by name, I'm trying to give them excuses.
I hear
Listen,
you, but there ain't none for this.
listen. No, I'm not with the strategic ducking. I'm just saying if they were trying, I'm trying to understand reasons why they think that they have the upper hand in this situation. I heard Oscar De La Hoya in the press conference talking about something. Hey, we have to make sure he gets what he deserves because he's the
Preferential
man.
treatment.
Who the hell says he's the damn man?
You know what this shit reminds me of, Jab and Cam? This reminds me of the start of Canelo. They think they got like
Mm-hmm.
the next Canelo type
Mm-hmm.
shit. Like this is exactly what it is, bro. And they're going to do everything to get fucking these dudes to
The
fight more
Golden Boy
fights.
Protection Program.
Yep, fight more fights, fight easier competition leading up to it when the perfect time is right fucking now. It's like gift wrapped for DAZN. If I'm
They're
DAZN,
trying.
if I'm the network, that's it. That's the only fight you guys got.
Well, shit, you already
You ain't
know.
fighting no other fights.
Just adding more context to what you speaking on right there, adding into more context. A guy on Twitter, he said, I am going to be disappointed if Ortiz fights Spence instead. And then, of course, boxing reporter Dan Raphael, he says, not going to happen. Per source, the zone, which has dibs on Ortiz fights, will not allow that fight to happen. The zone is exerting intense pressure on Golden Boy to get the Ennis fight done. And
Come on.
I love this right here in the context because I got this clip right here, Eddie Hearn right here, man, where
This is
he speaks exactly on what that tweet is pertaining to. So, Mr. Receipts arrive again. Here we go.
We just saw Ortiz out against Lubin. While he looked great, I don't know that Lubin put up much of a resistance. What did you make, first of all, of Lubin's performance and what that told us about
I think
Ortiz?
sometimes we're quick. I mean, even when Boots fought Lima the other week, one thing's for sure, Lima and Lubin are two top 15 guys. If you're a special fighter, what you got to go and do is destroy them, right? It's not that easy to go in and do what Boots did against Lima or what Ortiz did against Lubin. Like, not many fighters could do that. And they're two special fighters. Like, this whole thing with Ortiz, it's got nothing to do with disrespect or the fact that we don't rate him. The reason that we want to fight him is because we think he's really good. And I thought it was a great performance. The reason that we wanted to go, if anyone knows Jerron Ennis, they know that he doesn't really go to shows, right? He doesn't chase fights. We're chasing this like a motherfucker, right? And the reason that we're chasing it is because we know, we win. And we know we're the best. So all we're trying to do is make the best fights for fight fans. More importantly, the best fight for our broadcaster. which is very important, and that's the job of Golden Boy as well as Matchroom. But just a great fight for boxing, and you know.
But Eddie, they would say that you show up on Saturday night to make a show of wanting to fight, but they offered it to you, you turned it down. This is that there was an opportunity for you to have this fight.
No, they've never made us an offer for the fight. What happened was we sat in a room in New York, Oscar de la Hoya, Eric Gomez, Philip from Golden Boy, myself, Sean Palmer, our lawyer, and 2 representatives from DAZN, senior management. And we talked through the fight, we talked through the deal, and we agreed a deal for the fight. We went away. We both said, by the way, we're fighting in October, you're fighting in November, then we're going to do the fight in January, February, March, whenever makes sense. Great, let's do it. We went to Jaron Ennis. We presented him with the terms that were discussed and agreed in the meeting, and he signed a contract to fight Ortiz on those terms. Then it all went quiet. Okay. Then Eric Gomez come to me a couple of weeks ago, to be fair to him, and said, look, we're fighting Lubin. We think it's a tough fight. Just wanted to let you know we're going to get this fight out of the way. Then we're going to do our best to try and make the fight. I said, great. And that's where we're at now. So the next couple of weeks, the proof will be in the pudding, you know? So there's no beef. There's no like, when you, again, if you have the, don't want to be condescending, but if you have the smart, you know that when people start coming out and going, we're the A side in this fight, we want 10 million, we've got other options. It's like, guys, just, if you don't want the fight, we'll go and fight somebody else. I think Ortiz wants the fight. He's a fighter. But it's whether the people around him want the fight. And I hope they do, because he's a brilliant fighter, and so's Boots. And I just like, there's no beef here. You're not going to see me slagging off Oscar. I just want to make this fight. I think it's such a great fight. And I hate the way that fans and journalists, right, try and like, yeah, but it's like, no. You shouldn't let either guy off the hook here. You've got the same platform, right? Neither guy has a belt. Fundora's not available. Mertsalaev's not available. Baru's not available. Zayas isn't available. So what, you should be saying to me, Raheem, yes, we need to make this fight.
Yes, count me among those who are saying that. But I have to take account of what is being said that makes us think,
you should be smart enough to know that when someone comes out and goes, we're in charge here. You've been here so many times before. You know what that means. Neither guy. If there was a champion,
this is what I'm trying to get out of you. Do you think they are indeed trying to swerve the fight by astronomical number that they want for the fight, saying that without this many zeros, it's not going to be even returned?
That comes from people like Rick Murigian, who I really like. Rick Murigian, he's great. He fights for his fighters, but he just doesn't understand the maths of the business. Like, you can't just pluck a number out of the sky. That's like you going for a job where the annual salary is 50,000, and it's in the it's all over the papers. Come and interview for the job. This is the price, and you go in. You go, yeah. You know what? I mean, if it don't start with 5 mil, I'm not interested. It's like, what are you like? Where do you get that from? Like. But that's a manager's job. The job of the promoter is to put the business together and also make sure the fighter gets what they deserve. They can both make a lot of money in this fight. It's not a fight that doesn't generate a load financially. But of course, certain numbers to just pluck out the sky is ridiculous. And that's not a good look. Because you've only got to look at the comments of people who,
they're furious. They're furious at even the suggestion of maybe an Errol Spence steps in. We heard Ortiz himself, not Oscar, not the manager, say, "Oh, that's a dream fight for me."
Think about it. Who do you prefer to fight right now, Errol Spence or Boots Ennis? I mean, Boots Ennis is 28 years old. He's in his absolute prime. Errol Spence has not fought for 2.5 years. Right? He's been through a lot. He's had his car crash, the retina. I mean, it's like that. I get it. I think, of course, that's a much easier route. And sometimes the management or the promoter will look for the easier route, but not when they truly believe. Do you know what I mean? And that's what's frustrating for me about Boots, because I think I've got that guy.
Last one on this. Do you think it's because maybe they have you over a barrel? Like, Boots needs a showcase fight, like a big fight like this, to show his talent.
How can they have us over a barrel? They don't have a belt. We're picking them because we think they're the best in the world. If not, we'll go and make a big offer to Mertz Alive. We can make that fight. You know, we'll fight the winner of Xander Zayas and Baru. We'll try and get Fundora. We'll fight Charlo. There's loads of options, but that's the one we want because some people think he's the best in the world.
By the end of this month, does this fight get done?
Why don't people go, fair play to Boots? How good is that? He's making the effort to try and fight the best. It's like, but. It's like, no, just go, well, fucking great for Boots. Go on, son. You're trying to give the fight fans the best fights in the world and fight the very best.
I haven't heard anybody say they want another fight for Boots or another fight for Ennis more than the two of them. We're just speculating on whether or not that gets done. Is that going to get done? Your prediction, I mean, really, do you believe
from what
that
I've
this
seen
is
in the last 24 hours? Yeah. Maybe not. But I do know one thing. DAZN, who pay the bills, are saying, because they've said it to me before, and they've said it to Golden Boy, you guys need to make this fight. This is a big fight. We'll pay the money, the right money, and it's still a lot of money. But guys, don't mess around here. This is the fight.
Speaking of fighters who have a
Let me get my sister on this. I know sis wanted to say something when this shot.
I'm literally drooling over here, waiting to just jump in here like Devil's X.
Hey, when
First of
I watched
all,
this interview, says, let me just before you start. When I watched this interview, I was like, this is just easy peasy, easy work right here. Go ahead.
so first of all, I'm gonna need Eddie to stay out of Philly. Talking about some motherfucking, I'm gonna need him to stay out of Philly. But everything he said was 100% correct. The audacity, like I said, of Oscar and then of Virgil to stand up there talking about they want to fight some goddamn Errol Spence Jr. after a damn 3-year layoff and a loss. That's ridiculous just to have another fight in Texas. But Eddie, to his point, is 100% correct. Virgil has never been a champion. They are selecting you. That goes back to what I said before, trying to big dog Boots. What leg does he have to stand on? What am I missing here that gives him the upper hand in any scenario with any of these guys, to be honest with you? All of them are champions or have been champions. You, sir, not so much. So I understand what people are saying. This is his division. Well, how? I don't really understand this. They're trying to paint a picture as if he is like some sort of big problem. And I'm not saying that Vergil Ortiz can't fight, because yes, the fuck he can. You know what I'm saying? But all of this, he's above everybody else at 154. That's a bunch of bullshit. And Oscar needs to cut it out. I understand the protection program that he is running, but I'm gonna tell you right now, we getting tired of that shit. And Oscar being a former fighter, he should know better. If the fighter wants to fight, let them fight. Hell, we might get another Ryan situation, possibly. Or he may come out victorious, but you showing right away that you don't even got no faith in this nigga. You standing at a podium minutes after the man just got in the ring and said it's that time. They both agreed. Minutes after that, I'll be damned if you ain't standing at a podium throwing other names out there, creating a narrative. Like you somehow are gonna be doing Boots a favor, miss me, and then to ask for $10 million. I mean, tell me you don't want the fight without telling me you don't want the fight.
Facts.
Talk about it.
Shout
This
out
is
to the
absolutely
Duckin.
ridiculous. I listen, financials and all that, especially if in your hometown you didn't sell out an arena. What draw are you? What kind of draw are you? And if I'm not mistaken, that fight was free with the zone, of course. Eddie, stop
Yep.
overcharging me, damn it. I gotta lock my credit cards to keep y'all from trying to charge me. But
And
anyway,
he's in Texas too, where there's
yeah.
mad fight fans, mad Mexicans. It's easy to sell fight tickets there if it's a good fight.
So,
Like
I'm
I
not
don't
really sure
know.
how big of a draw he is. Now, if they want to make
No.
it somewhere neutral, I'm all for that. I think that Boots needs to start spreading his wings outside of the tri-state area too. So I'm not against
Mhm.
them putting the fight in a neutral space, but $10 million, get the hell out of here. Virgil, you don't draw that much money. And even
Nope.
though this fight is a good fight together, y'all niggas ain't drawing that much money.
Nope.
So cut the shit. Let's come to a mutual understanding where both of these men can be happy. Shit, let's create a belt or whatever for them. Y'all create belts for every damn body else. You know what I'm saying? And let's get this fight done. This fight has been brewing since 147 pounds. The shit is burnt in the
It
oven
fell in their
already.
lap. fell in their lap right now. And shout out to Boots and DAZN for applying fucking pressure to Team Ortiz. Because when the broadcaster wants to fight real bad like that, we got a better chance. Like, because
And
Oscar's
I
hanging
and
on
I,
by threads.
and
Oscar's
I will
scared.
say one more thing. If Eddie ain't a proud daddy, the way he talks about Boots, you can
Yep.
just tell that he
Yep.
is so happy to have him in his stable. He is
Fact.
just so excited to be a part of this man's journey. So shout out to Eddie Hearn for seeing a star and going to get that star and adding him to his stable. Now, what you do with that star, of course, Mother will be watching. But trying to make this big fight for him, I definitely congratulate him. And I don't want niggas to get amnesia if Boots, goes on to fight Oshkosh Badass. We're gonna remember this moment where he stepped in that ring, he did what he was supposed to do, and then Virgil then 10 minutes later said he wanted to fight EJ off the couch and off a loss.
And they still don't want to fight Boots. I knew this was going to happen at 154. Like, nobody wants to fight a kid that skilled, that determined. Like, this shit's it really disappointing. Overall, this whole fucking situation to watch Golden Boy fumble this off and make fucking damn near mockery of it. It's disappointing.
Listen, I understand that Golden Boy is down bad and it's sad, right? They lost the 5v5. Back then that's when Ryan he lost to Tank, and then he just lost to Rollies. The Pater lost to Shakur. Kid Austin playing double dutch with fights. I want to fight, no, I don't. I want to fight, no, I don't. I want to fight, no, I don't. You know what I mean? So I get it. Virgil is their last shiny star over there in the Golden Boy Protection Program. But I'm gonna tell you right now, let that dog off the porch and let's see if he can really bite. Because we hear all that
Yeah.
barking. We hear everybody talking about he a killer, he this, he that. Well, let that nigga off the leash and let's see him roam through the neighborhood.
And fucking
Talk about it,
Lubin gave
Ramon. I feel
it to
you,
him.
Ramon. The
Lubin
fact.
literally went and sat on the ropes and put up a high guard to an active peeler. That's all he, dude. That shit wasn't that impressive. Like, if
Now
you're
I'll
paying
say this
attention,
about the whole that clip right there with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn, he was like, "Man, we want this motherfucking fight so bad,
That's what
so
I'm
bad."
saying.
Like you
Yes,
hear,
he
like you know what I'm
had
saying, like you hear the hunger in that fight. Like
listen.
they showing every
Eddie
initiative.
gotta
Like you
stop
can't.
this shit.
That's why I said any fans can't discredit. That's why I said when motherfuckers is trying to nitpick with Boots in the particular in the face off and everything. I'm like, y'all
Hmm.
reaching, y'all doing too much. This man told this man he gonna make this man pay. He wants to fight. This man, Virgil up here talking about, y'all first, y'all was talking first. Nigga, fuck all of that, man. Let's get it popping now. And then, like I said, the pressure is on Golden Boy to make this fight happen. Because, like I said, the zone, they want to pay for the in-house fight rather than the outside fight. Earl Spence is a PBC fighter. And then
it's a
for two,
ridiculous
if
fight.
Virgil was to fight
And so
Earl
is
Spence,
Charlo for that
Virgil
matter. Hmm.
Virgil wouldn't be the fucking A side in the fight with Earl
Nope.
Spence just to,
Even a
give
nigga
y'all the
coming
room
off
to
the
the new
couch.
flag. He
Even
wouldn't
Nope.
even a
be
nigga coming off the
he
couch.
wouldn't be the B side to
That's a
Vergil
great guy.
Ortiz. Just believe that.
Stepping up
It
a
would be
coffin.
AT&T Spence Ortiz Jr. That's how that shit would be, just to add context to that. Then for
No,
three, the whole situation with Earl Spence, he almost hasn't fought in 3 fucking years.
Talk
Why are
about
y'all
it.
trying to fight him in the first damn place?
it's
Why?
bizarre.
Because y'all want the money and y'all think y'all can fuck around and get out on motherfucking Earl Spence.
And
That's
that's
the
what
Errol
I don't
reason
Spence.
why.
like. And I don't know because I'm not in Earl Spence's mind, and I'm obviously not on his team, and I don't know what frame of mind he is in. He has not been back in the ring since 2023, where he took that beating from Bud Crawford. But I personally, watching him throughout his career, EJ got a little more dog in him to just be doing to sell his name status. I do not see him at sell his name status yet. The way they're presenting it is, he's gonna go in there and he's gonna beat EJ and then he's gonna be the king of Texas or whatever. They're looking for that next Mexican king, and I get it. But I don't think that EJ is gonna go out like that. I personally hope he don't go out like that. I didn't
Yeah.
want him to stay out
Hell
this
nah.
goddamn long, but who knows? You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm
Hell
not in his
nah,
frame of
dude.
mind, but I just respect him more than to think that he just sell his name status at this point.
Hell nah. EJ, like, that's the thing. How y'all know that? Like, motherfuckers was just saying Earl Spence was retired last week for one.
Okay.
We had a random fucking Twitter account. This guy Boxing Hole reports that got fucking like 415 followers reporting that Earl Spence is retired, and then a whole bunch of people screenshots his tweet and start posting that shit all over the internet on Facebook, Instagram, all the rest of the socials and shit. Like this shit was valid. Earl Spence ain't make no announcement about him being retired. But now we got a whole conversation about Vergil Ortiz talking about fighting Errol Spence now. Motherfuckers ain't even talking about the shit that happened last week where motherfuckers was saying Earl Spence was retired. That's what I'm saying. Earl Spence never said he was retired in the fucking first place. That's why I say y'all gotta be careful of where y'all get y'all fucking boxing news with this shit. You know what I mean? Instead of listening to a fucking Twitter dude with a fucking account that only got 415 fucking followers. Like, fuck out of here. I'm just saying in general, back to context to the subject at hand. Salute to my brother Akila. I seen you in the building, brother. I'm just saying in general, the man Vergil Ortiz, they have no other options for real. They don't have no options. Why are y'all trying to fight somebody that's older than you? Fight the guy that's same age. Both y'all in the prime. It only fucking makes sense. But just to add context, though, add a little context. Let's play what Vergil Ortiz Sr. said a day before the fight.
Virgil has a fight going on right now. That's one thing. You got to show his opponent respect because if you know boxing works certain ways. You know, you overlook somebody, it'll bite you in the ass. You know. The other thing is that I mean, come on, the guy just fought a nobody. You know, how are you supposed to sit here and be worrying about him when he's fighting nobody? Just like thinks he can just go straight to you. Like how about you fight somebody? You know, you got to earn your way also. It's just the way it is. Lubin has earned his way. So for us, that's how we see it. You know, Lubin's earned it. This guy's not even in the conversation for us. You know, unless you fight somebody, or if the money's there and they present it and it's good, you know, that's fine. But man, the guy turned it down twice already, just recently. This last offer was supposed to be for October. So how can we sit here and think about him when he's already turned it down? It don't make no. For us, it doesn't make no sense.
Man, that's the day before the fight before they fought Lubin right there. And right there, that's them. That's his father basically saying that the fight don't make sense. What has Boots done? He hasn't fought anybody. Like just totally downplaying Boots Ennis out the gate before they even put pen to pad.
That's what I was talking about earlier.
Before they even get it, he downplaying the fight even before they even get on the damn phone and even talk about when to meet up for a conversation.
So was Robert Garcia. So was fucking.
Oh yeah. Oh, we got them too. Speaking of them,
I have to ask you this: Vergil has so many options. He could fight Errol Spence, who you fought, Dallas Cowboy Stadium, 90,000 fans, sold out.
It's a perfect fight. Yeah, it's a great matchup, right? We were talking about that this morning with my dad and Robert at breakfast. We went to breakfast right now, and we, brought up the topic of options for Vergil, and we all agree that's probably the best option for many, many reasons. I think the fans would love it. There in Dallas would be
the biggest fight in the history of Texas. The biggest, and they're both very popular. Earl walks.
No, it's huge fight, great matchup. I think that's probably the number one choice for Vergil.
Then the next one up, everyone's talking about Boots because they faced off. What do you think about the Boots fight with Vergil?
Well, look, Boots is as of now, as it looks, they're ready. I always said, he wants to know us because that's what I was told, but he went in the ring. He said, yes, let's do it. So it's something that could also happen. Boots is young. He's also, he just made his first fight at 154. So he's there already. It's not like he's going to go anywhere after that.
As a fighter, Vergil and Boots both want it next.
Of course. But it's a business.
Yes. In as a manager, promoter, network, all the business behind it. and that can wait, a fight or two. That can wait 1 or 2 fights.
It could actually
build that
turn into
bigger.
a bigger fight.
That could turn, yeah, exactly. You could build that to a much bigger fight, where right now it's big. It could be, twice as big, or
it
even
could,
bigger.
really can.
And in the meantime, they can fight, 1 or 2 fights, each. Like we mentioned, the Errol Spence fight for Vergil next, or another one of the same, kind, and then build up to do the fight with Boots Ennis. I think that's probably the best business, approach to it.
Rick, the manager, had an idea. You guys saw his idea?
No, what's that?
Vergil against Earl, main event. Co-main, Charlo against Boots.
That's perfect. Because Boots just moved up, and look at who he fought. Honestly, let's be real. The guy he fought, nobody had ever even heard about that guy. So, yeah.
Lima. And you know why I know the last name? Because there was a Victoria's Secret model that I knew that was married.
Nobody
This is
cares.
absolutely disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting.
Hey, you see, they all on one accord, man. All of
They
them. From
scrambling. They
Vergil Ortiz
scrambling.
Jr., from
That was
Robert
a
Garcia, and
that was a
Mikey,
senior
from the
citizen.
manager, from Oscar. All of them is on one accord. All of them.
Duck sauce. Duck sauce. That's the
He
accord
was
that they all on.
doing the major back pedal. Boots wasn't ready. Now Boots is ready. Stepped right in that shit. Didn't give a fuck about no knockout. None of that shit. Let's get it. And now y'all are ducking. This shit is sad. Fucking
Man.
sad.
Salute to my sister 2 Cents Boxer right there in the building. What she said, let me pin her comment real quick. She said, so they building the fight, just say that and stop the shenanigans. And then she says, they trying to wait Boots out. Hey, you hear what they said? You hear what they specifically said, talking about, oh yeah, the fight, Boots, he take a fight or two, he get a belt and stuff, and then, Virgil, he does his thing, he beat Earl Spence, the fight can be bigger a year or two down the line. Like, hey, they some
They
slick
running
fucking
out.
motherfuckers, man.
They running as a pay to play. They're trying to give him as many wins before he take a loss to make his resume look better. But I'm not fooled. Not for one goddamn second. How long they gonna build this goddamn fight? We've been talking about this shit since they was both at 147. Virgil moved up
Boots
first
is a
because he
big
was
money fight.
done
Boxing
squeezing,
after.
squeezing
Sorry.
down into 147. He was done with that, then moved up to 154. I don't want to hear this shit no more, bro. There's no other reason for them not to fight. They're both in
Yeah.
their prime. They want to tenderize Boots like meat, put him in a whole bunch of wars, and hopefully he'll be softened up in time to fight him. No, 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 no. I'm with the zone. I'm with Eddie Hearn. Make this goddamn fight.
Facts. Facts. Boots is a big money fight for Virgil. I don't know why people don't think Boots is a big money fight for
Who
Virgil.
the hell is Virgil? This is what I'm trying to figure out, bro. Who is this nigga?
That's me too. Like I don't even, he never even been a champion. They give him credit for Boachuk, and when people say he could have lost that fight, if you really watched it, I thought he won it. But how good is Boachuk? How good is fucking Madrimov? Like,
Man, shit, people questioning
man,
how good Lubin is right now.
Lou got the best 154 win as far as
Yeah,
boxing.
I see people there pretty talk about Lubin like shit. All right, shit, Lubin get old overnight. Like, there's a lot of questions about Lubin for
Real
real.
shit.
I mean, and then
That
like
on
it
the
was crazy
ropes,
going into
though.
that fight though. Like I was like, I kept telling people, I said, y'all gotta pay attention to Lubin's last fight that he had with Ardra Holmes. Y'all
Yeah,
look at
and I
that
didn't
fight.
pay
Yeah, he got the
attention to it at all.
stoppage. It was in the 11th round, but Lubin ain't look all the way great in that fight with Ardra Holmes. Like, yeah, he won
No,
the fight,
he
but it
did it.
was a trash fight for real. It wasn't a great fight. I
Yeah,
mean, Erdogan looked okay, but
bro.
he wasn't like crazy sharp in that fight to me. To where like him going to this fight, I was like very confident. I'm like, I'm hoping he be competitive, but I wasn't confident in Lubin winning this fight though. Honestly though,
I was, bro. But he went and sat on the fucking ropes. You ain't never seen him give away a fight like that before, ever.
man,
Like,
bro, I ain't. I don't want to be. I ain't gonna be the one to say he took a dive. I ain't gonna tell him. I just think it's just
I
him.
don't think he took a
Well,
dive. I just think that he fucking, I don't know what he was
since
thinking. Going up
since you
against the ropes against a fucking guy like Vergil Ortiz with
since
your
you ain't
hands
gonna
over
say it,
your
Kim.
fucking guard, with your
Cam,
Go
hands
ahead,
since
over
you
your
ain't
KG.
gonna since you ain't
Come
gonna
on,
say it,
KG.
I'm gonna say he would look like Greg Louganis in the Olympics, brother. That's what I'm gonna
Cam,
say.
Cam
Um,
and Cam. I got to split, yo.
Go ahead, brother.
All right,
Salute to you, brother.
G1.
D1.
Thanks for coming
Appreciate you,
up, babe.
brother.
Y'all have a
You already
great
know
For
the
day.
real.
vibe.
All right,
You
yo,
chill.
too.
You gotta be
salute
safe.
to y'all, man. He looked like Greg Louganis in the Olympics, bro. He he controlled the space from the beginning with the lead hand. He never got around it. All he did was step back into the ropes. And once he stepped back into the ropes, Ortiz did what he does. He basically pulls your hand down with his left hand and throws a right hook. And he did it. And that's what stunned him. And the fight was over after that. That was it.
Man,
So, like,
that's
bro, I don't see him do that multiple times. And you can do that as long as you know what you're doing. And Ortiz knows what he's doing, but he can't do that against somebody that's going to move in the middle of the ring. He went to the ropes and the fight was over. I mean, Lubin's not what he used to be. He's just not. He's just not, man. It just is. And they
yeah,
knew it.
bro.
And they happy to
Hey,
get that scalp on their belt.
see, that
That's
that
it.
goes into the matchmaking there, that Sis was talking about as far as Golden Boy. Golden Boy, they got a real, rich history of great matchmaking over there. You know what I'm saying? If you just go back and look at some of the fighters that they had,
And who taught him? And
on the
guess who taught
stage.
him, Cam?
You
Cam,
know
who
what
taught
I'm
Oscar to matchmake?
saying? Barbara.
Bob Arum, his
Yeah,
matchmaker.
Barbara. It
Hey,
all
if you
comes
remember,
back full circle.
Cam, if you remember, didn't Oscar fight Chavez twice? The second fight was for nothing.
Facts.
You know what?
Facts.
The dude is 5'11" fighting a 5'4" guy. Like, come on, man. And the dude was old. Like, bruh, come on, man. Like, nah, bro. Like it's laughable, man. Like, how long do they want us to wait for fights and they can see that the game is starving? Like, the game is starving, bro. Y'all not about to make
We
a ton
started
of.
for this fight. For this fight in
Yeah,
particular, man.
these
For
And
this
dudes
they're
is
fight in
gonna
prime.
particular. Go ahead, sis.
No, I was just about to say they're starving us for great competition, all while charging us a premium to have the zone, and they're putting
Hmm.
pay-per-views built in with it. It's like, come on, yo, the shit is ridiculous. You're not even gonna be putting on great fights like that. And then the fights that we do want to see, y'all acting like it's the business that gets in the way. This is what bothers me sometimes and frustrates me about boxing. Like I said the other day, everybody becomes Bill Gates and Elon Musk when it's a fight that they don't think their fighter can fucking win. Other than that, they jumping through hoops to make that goddamn fight.
She's
So wait,
right.
well, I got a question about this though, right? For all these
Oh
people that
my
keep,
God.
hey, what's up, Jack Queen? Hey,
Nigga, please.
for all the people who were saying, oh, why they waiting this fight out, blah blah blah, right? So when the Tank versus what's his name, Jake Paul fight was being made, people were like, hey, it's a big money fight. Hey, it's a big money fight. It makes sense because it's a money fight, right? I mean, EJ is projected to make more money than Boots is because EJ is a pay-per-view fighter, right? So why isn't it the same standard for Ortiz now? He'll make big money for fighting an opponent whose style is probably easier for
First of all,
him.
Boxman Hacker, I thought I asked y'all Sunday. Only direct those questions to the people that you heard said that. I have
I feel like I
never
heard
said
it. I
anything
feel like
about that being a money fight. I said it's a dumbass fight. I've said
yeah.
that several times. I refuse to even speak about the shit on my platform. And anybody who frequents my platform knows that. So I don't know what you're talking about when you talk about this great big fight between Jake and Tank. And newsflash, that damn
Yeah,
fight didn't
yeah,
even
yeah,
happen.
yeah,
So
yeah,
why are
yeah.
you even
I feel like
mentioning
a
it?
lot of people
Yeah,
said
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I
You
feel like
just
that was the
y'all
right
went.
thing.
I
Yeah,
wasn't paying attention that he just did that
I
shit.
hate
Yo,
when people do that. I hate when people
we're
do that.
talking about
Wait, I need to
Boots
go back.
and
I feel like a
Virgil,
lot of people
brother.
use that as an
Boots and
excuse.
Virgil.
Hold on,
Boots
one
and
second, guys.
Virgil. Boots and
One
Virgil.
second.
Keep it to the subject at
One
hand.
second. One
Don't
second.
use that shit as a talking point because that ain't worth this fucking
No,
conversation.
it is. It is because hold on one second,
No,
guys.
it's not.
Oh my
No, that's
Come on,
God.
guys. You
bullshit.
guys always
Move
get hyped
forward.
about
Matter
it.
of fact, fuck all the bullshit. Let me go ahead and play another clip. And this is Bozy Ennis right here.
You think he wants the fight? I don't think he want to fight right now. I don't think because I'm looking at all the stuff coming up on the Instagram and all that stuff. Like he want to fight Spence. Spence, what did he say? He want to fight Spence. He didn't want to fight Boots at that time. So I don't know what they're doing. I'm not 100% sure that Vergil going to take the fight. You know what I mean? If not, we're just going to move on. We're going to move on to, what's that? Fandora, another good fighter.
Right, business-wise, the fight makes sense, though.
Oh, let me get my brother Rich Porter in the building, brother. Rich Porter, man, what you think about this Boots and Virgil fiasco going on right now, man? Rich, you there? Go ahead, hacker. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, so business-wise, I don't like I don't think he's Earl Spence and Boost and Ortiz can fight because I don't think Earl Spence has been training. But business-wise, I mean, business-wise, it makes sense, right? The money fight. You know, Boots has never done pay-per-view before. You know,
So, but hold on, but hacker, let me ask you this:
And
what's the
Virgil
better?
has? And Virgil has?
Hacker,
EJ has, and they're both in the same place.
This
Yeah.
nigga right here, bro.
but hacker, you talking like you from fucking Texas or some shit? Like you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just speaking
You
the business.
like you the guy from Texas that's like really spewing for the fight. I know people from Texas that's not vouching for Vergil Ortiz to fight fucking Earl Spence. Even though
That's what I
I do
said.
know
Yeah.
quite a few that are as well. I'm just saying
Yeah.
in general, my brother.
When I
What
wanted to
is
say,
the better fight? The man Earl Spence hasn't fought in almost 3 years, bro.
I hear you.
Dude, so you would want Earl, as you call yourself a Earl Spence fan. So you
Yeah.
would want Earl Spence to come back in a fight with Virgil Ortiz
Now
and
remember,
not take a tune up after being removed from three
I
years.
prefaced it by saying that I personally don't want to see because I don't think EJ's been training. He doesn't have a coach. I think he's been training with Jarvis. Really, I don't know. I don't
So
see.
that goes back to my question.
However,
So it goes
I'm
back
just
to my
stating.
question. Hold on, answer the question. It goes back to my question. So
Yeah.
would you want Errol Spence coming back 3 years removed, coming back to fight Virgil Ortiz?
I mean, we're in the era of money fights, aren't we? I thought that's where we are. We were. Are we no longer in that era where money fights matter? Like the bigger money, the easier to fight is better. What happened to this? I feel like now it's no longer that, right?
So you have no regard the Earl pretty much.
Like I said, we're in the era of money fights. I personally don't like it, but business
What's
wise,
the
it actually
better?
makes
What's the
sense.
best for stylistic wise, as far as the physical appearance and everything? What's the better fight between those two? Boots Ennis versus Virgil or Earl Spence?
Right, you'll say Boots, right? But business wise, you'll say Spence. Business wise, you always say
What fight do
Spence.
you want, Hacker? Let me ask that. Man.
I
What
already
fight do
said
you
it. You
want?
want I already said it. I'm just saying because I feel like we're in this era where money fights matter. Like that's what matters. So if money fights matter, the money fight is Spence. It's not Boots, technically speaking.
We understand money wise it is, but we talk about for what the fans want. The
So
fans is not calling for Earl Spence to fight Virgil Ortiz.
let
Hacker,
me
I
ask a
mean,
question when you
calling
guys
for
if
done.
that.
No,
Let me ask a
for
question.
real though,
if you
because
get a
like,
bigger audience to see Spence versus Ortiz, then you can argue that the fans are calling the fight. The fans are calling.
Bro, motherfucker, Earl Spence fans ain't even calling for Earl to even fight at all. Some of them don't even want him to come back and fight, let alone come
exactly,
back and
like,
fight Dag on Virgil Ortiz.
Yeah, what is this dude talking
exactly.
about, bro? I went to
How
Who the
Dallas.
you
hell
gonna
knows? Who
how you
knows?
It
gonna
just
call the Spence fight bigger when you just seen a company turn the Spence fight down? The zone would know which fight is bigger. So if the Spence
Facts.
the
fight was
Spence the
bigger, why
Spence
wouldn't they go with that fight? Because that will make them more money as a company.
no, because they can boost their fighter's profile. What are you talking about? The Spence fight is
No,
always
the
unfortunately.
Hey, shout out.
the
There's
zone
no
wants to
proof
fight
that
with
Boost sells
Virgil
pay-per-views.
and Boots because both
Damn, they made
guys
me
is on the zone platform. That's just the facts of the
right.
matter. They want both guys to fight because it's an easy fight to make. They don't have to worry about cross promoting with PBC and all of that because they know if they was to make a fight with Earl Spence, PBC's going to control the fight because Earl Spence the
Yeah,
A side.
yeah,
Virgil wouldn't control shit.
yeah.
You
Yep.
know what
And
I'm saying? And
Versus a
then we
DAZN
already got
fighter.
Virgil trying to big dog Boots in. It's like, what the fuck has what have Earl, what has Virgil Ortiz done for him to be the A side over Boots Ennis?
He ain't even won a title.
Yeah, I don't think he's a more popular fighter though. I
More
mean,
popular than
That's
nothing, brother.
who. Says who? And to who?
He's more popular than who?
No, what
Right,
y'all?
like you just
Are you guys
asked.
kidding? You guys think Boots is more popular
No,
than Ortiz?
hold on. This is what I think, sir. This is what I think. I think you're
Okay,
overinflating the value of Vergil Ortiz as if he's
overinflating.
some Felix Trinidad or some shit. Like, bruh, the dude is a regular fighter on a network.
Yeah.
That's all he is.
Okay. Who do you think is
He's
Because
better?
not
if he was
Ryan
this
Garcia.
big,
He's not even
if
Ryan Garcia, dude. I don't know what you're
He's
right,
not.
talking about.
He's not.
right, if
He's
he
not
was
Ryan
this
Garcia.
big draw, if he was
He's
this
more
big
popular
draw,
than
he
Boots.
would have sold out at home regardless who the opponent. Canelo can fight anybody and sell out. That's when you a draw. You see what I'm saying? Virgil can't just fight anybody and sell out. Like he got to fight
Yeah.
a name.
And
Like he ain't.
the audacity of people to think that these dudes are supposed to wait till they're like 35 to fight somebody good in their
Who?
division. This shit
Wait,
is
guys,
crazy.
hold on 1 second, guys. Boots' popularity literally stimulated from a little bit after the Crawford versus Spence fight, right?
Around
Right.
that time, he was coming in through
And
F47.
it only sprouted because people want to see him fight. You know, he's this up and coming kid. They want to see
Bro,
him
that's the
fight either
same way
Spence,
Virgil made
Crawford.
his name, saying Boots
Like
and
the most
Spence name.
popular
I mean,
thing Boots did
saying
was
Bud and
spar
Spence name.
Canelo. Did y'all forget that? The most popular thing Boots did was spar Canelo. Did everybody just forget that? I don't know why.
Who the
Hold on,
hell
hold on, hold
said
on, bro. Hold on, bro. You not paying attention to the fact that Virgil made his name off trying to get fake fights with Spence and Earl too.
Right.
He made his name the same way Boots did. So
But
don't try to
Ortiz's name's
deflate the
been
value of Boots
Ortiz's
when he
name's
did
been
the
ringing
same
for a
shit.
while though.
The
Ortiz's name's been ringing way
Fanagen,
before Boots' name.
look, bro, the Fanagen got to stop, bro. If you want to be a
Yeah,
fan
you
manager,
taping.
you got to stop that, bro. Because essentially what you're telling me is you want them to tap your pockets a little bit longer. That's what you want. If you
I
want
mean,
to do that, go down there and do that. But you can't vouch for me to do it.
Can I say something real quick?
it's just
So
interesting how
boxing, can you answer this to me, right? Was Virgil Ortiz ever a champion at 147 pounds?
No, he's never been a champion.
How many
Or for
opportunities
it.
did he have to become a champion?
What, two? Maybe?
Okay. And has he ever been a champion at 154 pounds?
No. He fought a former champion, but he's never been a champion himself.
I'm sorry, what?
He fought a former champion, but he's never been a
I
champion.
said, has Virgil Ortiz ever
No.
been a champion?
No, he has
Okay.
not.
So what gives him the upper hand over Jerron Boots Ennis? I'm
So
genuinely concerned because I hear a lot of people acting like Virgil's in the right to big dog
okay.
Boots. So please enlighten me. I love to
Okay.
learn.
Okay.
What
So
does he possess
when it comes to
that
titles, right? When it
okay.
comes to titles, right? At 154, Boots doesn't have a title either, right? So when
Boots just got to 154. How long
right,
has
right.
Virgil been
He
there?
just got to 150. Yeah, he got to 154. He fought Limos, the guy who just started boxing a few years ago, right?
Nigga, how long has Virgil Ortiz been at 154 pounds?
Wait. 1 second. Now there's no belts, right? So now it's just based on popularity. Who's the more popular fighter? Because
This guy is ridiculous.
there's no belts. You're looking at popularity. That's it.
Boxing happy. You know why? Hold on.
Yeah.
Because I asked you a specific question for a specific reason. He's had
Yeah.
the opportunities to become a champion, yet he's never went out for those opportunities. Yet his
Yes.
father, trainer, manager, whoever the hell that was, sat up
Yeah.
there out of his mouth and said, "Why doesn't Boots go get a belt if he wants an opportunity to fight us?" So I will ask you again: what does Virgil possess over Jerron Boots Ennis that would make him the quote unquote big dog in
Yeah.
this situation?
So I didn't say so when I say big, I'm just talking about A side, B side. A side, B side in this situation is based solely on popularity because there are no belts there. Neither one of them have belts at 154. So there's nothing that Boots can use to say, hey, I have this. He has nothing at 154.
And what the hell does Virgil have?
Neither.
I'm about to say
now,
that.
neither that you just look at popularity. Who's the more popular fighter?
But how you gonna say Virgil the more popular fighter when Boots sell out?
I can't be bothered with this.
I think because
Boots sell out, Virgil don't sell out though. Boots sell out the whole arena, 14,000. Virgil barely did 5,000. So who's more popular? At home, and they both was at home.
That's a fact.
Virgil didn't sell out?
Virgil did not sell out. Boots done sold his home out the last 2 or 3 fights he had at Philly. He done sold it out.
Yo, bro. This fight right now is no bigger. I'm gonna take you back. This is no bigger than Trinidad Vargas. It's smaller than that. It's no bigger than Shane Mosley, Vernon Forrest right now. That's what it is. So to make this into something that it's not is laughable, bro. It's laughable. To think one of them is a pay-per-view guy and the other one ain't. Nah, they not even that, bro. They gotta fight each other to become that.
Talk about it.
Okay.
I've never seen fans just have this audacity to wish that they get screwed longer. This shit is amazing.
I mean, I saw it from another fight, so it's just interesting how.
So let's follow the same plan of waiting to get fights that we don't got, right? So Tank is hold on, let me say this, bro. No, let me say this. So Tank is like 30 and he still ain't fought Devin, Shakur, or none of them.
Agreed.
And we waiting. So
Right.
how long we gonna wait, bro? That's what I want to know. So how much what's the next president we gotta get before we get those fights?
Check it out. I wanted those fights, right? And people told me, "Well,
You don't want them?
money fight." No,
you don't want them because you vouching for some goofy shit right now.
Fight makes sense.
You don't want them. You vouching for goofy shit.
But money fights make sense. Hacker, I got something right here. Listen to Tim Bradley right here. This is how bad like the media is like pushing. And Tim was one of those guys away from this fucking fight right here.
You know, I'm gonna say, if I was Ortiz, what I would do. Oh yeah, I'd do exactly what he's doing. I would make Boots earn it. I would say, you know, why don't you go fight the Majamovs of the world? Go fight Majamov. Go fight Boachuk. You know what I'm saying? Come back, get your resume up, my guy. Yeah, cause I'm the big fish here, and I'm running this division, right? And then you come see me when you got something, right? And I know what some of y'all gonna say. Y'all gonna say, well, Tim, hey, well, Vergil ain't got no straps. He ain't got no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Vergil got value. Vergil got value. Boosting them needs Vergil, not the other way around. Vergil got value. Yeah, and I know some of y'all gonna say, well, Boots got value too. Boots ain't fought outside. When was the last time Boots fought outside his city, or state?
See what I
You know,
said?
I have such a love-hate
Virgil-
relationship with Tim Bradley. Sometimes I see him, I might give him a pound. Sometimes I see him, I step right on that nigga big toe. Let me tell you something.
Hey,
First of
Virgil's worth
all,
more, I
first
said
of
it.
all, how the hell? You know what? That's Tim Bradley's opinion. And like I said before, sometimes I agree with him, sometimes I don't. Tim Bradley goes whatever the way the wind blows, okay? Or whoever got the fattest envelope sliding to him. Let's be honest. But
Facts.
the fact that he's sitting up here talking about some when has Boots sold anything outside of his city? When the fuck has Virgil headlined outside of his city?
Facts.
I think
The
Virgil
shit is
has.
on the same. The shit is on the same even playing field. I don't understand what people are getting this Virgil's a big dog shit from. He fought who a Bochuck outside of Bochuck. What other name? Okay, you just fought a washed up Lubin who's already been knocked out before.
Mm-hmm.
That was tenderized and there for the taking. Now I thought that Lubin would at least pinch the bitch, but he didn't. I had Ortiz winning that fight any goddamn way, but I thought that at least Lubin would make him work for it. I was wrong on that respect. But outside of that, who the hell has Virgil fought? Like y'all gotta be kidding me with this shit. That nigga ain't getting no belt at 147. He was there longer, and he still ain't win for no belt at 154. And he's had the opportunity. He could have pulled that goddamn card to get a belt, but he hasn't. Why hasn't he pressed for that?
I don't know, guy. I think Virgil's more popular than Boots. I feel like Boots' popularity just started at a few.
All right. I'm not asking about popularity, bro. Who do you think wins the fight? What do you think?
If you're talking about who's the A side, you have to use popularity.
No, I'm not asking about A side. I said who wins the fight.
Stylistically, you lean towards what's his name, Boots. Stylistically.
So why are you so scared of the fight?
Ain't getting made.
I'm not.
So why are you so scared of the
Wait, relax. I'm not scared of don't fight, right? I told you before. I was under the impression that money fights matter. You know, that's what I've been told for a few weeks.
I ain't never said that type of shit. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Now magically, you know, money. It's not about the money. It's about the fight. I mean, a while ago it was about the money. You know, hey, that fight makes money. You know, so I don't know. Like, you should understand though. You should understand that this fight right here, bro. Both these guys the same age, same prime. This the fight that a fan, I would think, of your story will be clamoring for and be pushing for crazy right now. We hearing you on this damn panel talk about, oh well, I mean, shit, Earl Spence is the big money fight. I mean, oh, you might want to take the Earl Spence fight. Like,
Hey, hold
why?
on. The only reason, hold on. The big money fight for Virgil is going to be EJ, right? Which indicates that Virgil ass is not got, he's not no draw. So again, I'll ask
Mm,
you, what puts him on a different playing field than Boots Ennis? If he needs another name, a big name, in order for him to get big money, why the hell is he sought out to be this big to do? Go get a belt, go get this, go get that. Nigga, you need somebody with that to fight you to get some big money.
No, that's not how that works, though. I mean, just because
Enlighten me,
somebody's a big
boxing
money,
hacker.
just because somebody's a big money fight doesn't mean you don't have any value,
You just said
right?
it, boxing hacker. You just
Yeah.
said he's going after the money fights. EJ would be his big money fight, indicating he's not the money.
Well, I mean, Jake Paul was Tank's big money fight, right? That mean
Nigga,
Tank
oh
wasn't
my
making
God.
money?
If somebody else on this panel say Tank, I swear to God, I'm going to
Let's
crash the fuck out.
boxing hacker, you stuck
Let's
your
keep it
foot in
real,
your
right?
mouth. You just stuck your
We
foot in your mouth
we said,
again. Jake
we
Paul, but
said
boxing hacker, Jake
yeah.
Paul is a star. That's why he can fight anybody, and the
EJ's a
shit will
star too.
sell. And the shit will sell.
You forgot EJ.
Virgil can't fight just anybody because he's not a star.
EJ is a star. EJ
Exactly.
Earl
That's
Spence
why he
Jr.
begging for an
Earl
EJ
Spence
fight.
Jr.
That's what she's telling you. That's why he
Oh
begging
my
for an
God. I
EJ
can't
fight
do this.
because he's not a star. That's what she's telling you, nigga. That's
You
what the
cannot
fuck
make
she's
this shit up,
saying.
bro. You cannot
Okay.
make this up.
Rich Porter. Let's say it's true, right? Then business
Let's
wise,
say it's
let me just
true.
ask you a
Jesus
question, Rich.
Christ.
Let's say what you just said is true, right? Then business wise, doesn't it make sense to go for the EJ fight instead of the Boots fight? If EJ is a star,
No,
Didn't his network just cancel it,
Let's
bro?
talk
His network
business.
said no.
Let's
His
talk
network said
business.
no.
'Cause
and the
y'all
reason,
don't want to talk
hold up,
business. Let's
but
talk
boxing, let
business.
me answer the question. The reason why, because EJ ain't fought in 2.5 years. We don't know his commercial value right now. We don't even know what the nigga look like.
But there's proof. That
When
he's
you
fighting.
got, hold up. When you got a whole network plus millions of fans asking you for this fight right now, that's no different from what if we would have got EJ and Bud earlier instead of when we got it? You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We
that's
keep
what we
letting this shit
wanted.
wait, and these niggas
We
getting
wanted
older and
that.
older and older, and the fight ain't going.
And going
No,
through
we want
more
the shit
wars.
now.
Here's a problem.
Hold on, God, my God. We wanted Earl and Bud before the car accident, bro.
Right. We wanted that shit years ago.
Yeah.
I can't with people like this, bro. Because people like this is what boxing wants. Fans like you, they want to slow pimp you, and you want to get slow pimped, and then you want to validate it to us. Like, bro, if you want to go on if you want to go on a stroll, go on a stroll. I don't want a hoe. Hoeing ain't for me.
I was always for the best fights, right?
If hoe is life, live the life like that.
So
No.
money fights mattered. EJ fight makes sense.
Money
Like,
fights mean me.
The
Wait,
Boots fight is a money fight.
Money fights is me and you paying for it. That's money fights. But guess what happened while we was paying for fights? Pay-per-view is almost gone, right? We ain't got time for that type of shit no more. They don't got the room for that. Ain't no budget for that. Look at the economy in America, bro. What are you talking about?
Right.
You guys are singing a
Boxing
great
hacker, I have
song,
a
y'all.
question, right? So I have a question, right? We're talking about money since that's what you love to say. I love how niggas turn into Elon Musk and Bill Gates every time it's a fight. They don't think that
That's what
their
these bailiffs
favorite
were
or the person
before.
they think can win, right? So let me ask you a question. You're saying that EJ would be the draw in this situation, indicating
Yeah.
Virgil is not the draw in this
Yeah.
situation. So take EJ off the table, right?
Yeah.
What makes Virgil any more valuable than Jerron Boots Ennis? As I look at it, they are on the same playing field.
No, they're
Explain
not.
to me how they're not.
So Booster's name just started popping. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. Like Virgil's name's been on the scene for a long time.
Virgil's name has been on the scene for a long time, yet he's never been a champion. Why is that?
never been a champion, but his name's been on the scene. Like I feel like if you take Vergil Ortiz somewhere else and you take Boots out of his hometown, I think Vergil Ortiz will sell more.
He can't sell at home. How the fuck he gonna sell somewhere else?
Y'all say that. Y'all say that. But when
nigga, you just
check it
seen
out,
the
check it-
arena, bro. The
but check
arena
it
was
out,
damn
guys.
near blacked out. They didn't want to show
Check
none
it
of
out.
the damn
Check it out.
seats.
If these guys go into negotiation, I'll bet that Ortiz will be the A side. I'll bet.
So let me ask you a question. Then that's incorrect because if you heard Virgil in the goddamn ring, he said, "Why y'all didn't send me a contract? I thought only A side sends contracts."
He said, "Why y'all saying No, they were presenting the fight, and he said yes, and then what's his name said no.
Prior to that, rewind a little bit long. Rewind about 30 seconds. What did he say before that? He said
That's what
your
I remember.
father said
That's
we
what I
were
remember him
ducking, yet
saying.
we never got a contract. Did you not hear him say that?
I hear that part. No, I've heard him say that they
Cue
were
the tape.
presenting a fight.
Cue the tape.
Okay, cue the tape.
Hey Queen, we got it all wrong. That's not Hacker. That's Oscar's motherfucking ass. He done disguised his voice on this motherfucker.
Thank you.
Remy with Cigar Talk, Virgil. First of all, great performance. I wanted to ask you two questions. One, how would you rate your performance? And afterwards, you and Boots got into a heated back and forth. What was that about?
I don't think it was very heated. It's just competitive talk. It was all right. I rate myself maybe like an A minus. Maybe I got hit with some small jabs I shouldn't have got hit by, but I think I did what I was supposed to do.
Great. And Oscar, I wanted to ask you a question as well. Remy with Cigar Talk. Oscar, how soon do you want to make that Boots Virgil fight? And who do you feel like is the A side in this fight? And how are you guys going to go about making sure that happens?
Yeah, first of all, yeah, we should have a cigar. Do you have a cigar here so I can smoke? I'm actually skeptical now. I'm actually skeptical because, and I told Eddie and Boots, do not come and watch Vergil live because you're going to be afraid of what you see. So we'll see. I'm going to sit down with Eddie Hearn, and we obviously have the upper hand because he's the better man, and see if we can come to terms, which I'm sure we will. But I told these guys, don't be there live because this guy's a monster. And you're going to be afraid, and you're going to probably want to take another tune-up fight. But hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully Eddie Hearn calls us, Boots promoter, and we can come to favorable terms for Vergil and get him what he wants, and we will make the super fight happen. That's the bottom line. I like promoting huge fights. I love promoting great fighters. And, I think this is a fight that the whole world would want to watch.
Yeah, Oscar said that they had the upper hand.
No, I was talking about what Virgil said in the ring, but whatever. No, Virgil ain't got no damn because he's a man.
He's like a Mexican, right?
What was his reason that he said that he had the upper hand? Because he's the man. What kind of shit is what kind of reason? Well, who goes into you cannot go into negotiations and say that.
Also, remember one thing: fan bases, right? Boots has like the Philly black, African American fan base, right?
The biggest fan base. We the biggest fan base. Whenever you get done,
we the biggest fan base that we don't be supporting. We the biggest fan base that be stealing fights.
I'm just saying because you threw that
nigga,
out
I take all my fights. I don't know what the hell you talking about.
What are we talking about, man? We the biggest fan base that do fire stick watches and shit,
First of all, hold the fuck up, nigga. Hold up. I don't know what you're talking about. I buy fights, Boxing Hacker. If I'm not mistaken, you the one that submitted a fake receipt to KO. That's how we was having a debate about buying fights. You're the one who did that.
I'll never steal no fights.
So I don't know what the hell your ass is talking about, but I pay for goddamn fights.
Gang thing going on.
Neither do I. Neither do I.
A lot of people.
Hacker, I hope you didn't let what Oscar said go over your head. Did you hear him? If he's the A side, why is he worried about terms being in his favor? He should be just sending out his terms because I'm the A side. This is what I'm doing. This is what I want. But you heard him say he want him to call him and get favorable, all of that. So he throwing you some bullshit and you catching it, bro.
So it's negotiations, right? So just because I'm the A side doesn't mean that you won't try to underpay me, right?
But he's starting off negotiating. No. The A side present a contract, and it's up to the B side to counter offer and negotiate and all that. The A side already got what they want. We the A side. Right. I'm at home. I want this. I'm getting this.
Right, and then you can counter offer. And now, if you're counter
right, but he counter offering before the fight.
Through, right, I don't always just because the A side doesn't mean I can just dictate. Like if you counter offer something I don't like, the fight falls through. So that's what Oscar is saying. Like hopefully they make it reasonable. Like don't try to
Bro, again,
But
like I said, you let the shit
you're
Oscar
gonna
say go over
hold
your
on.
head.
Hacker, you know who put up the money, right?
You let
Hacker,
the
you know
shit
who
go
put up
over
the
your
money,
head
right?
again because you
Dragon
just
Ball
heard
Super.
Oscar say, "Don't come to me unless it's 10." His promoter, whoever that was, manager, don't come unless it's 10 million. Y'all are the fucking A side. Why are y'all saying shit like that?
Hey, like I said
Yeah,
before,
bro.
guys,
It's
negotiation,
just
man.
it's just a bunch of playing games, man. Look,
Right,
man.
bro? They
I'm gonna say this,
bullshitting.
bro. I'm gonna say this,
True.
bro. So since he's cheering on for them to steal money, right? I'm gonna tell you this: the dude that want him to steal money from people.
Yeah.
If they bring out a steal money ass fight, I'm gonna stream it. That's what I'm gonna do. So at the end of the day, they ain't about to steal my money. They can steal somebody else's, but they ain't stealing mine. I'll tell you that. I ain't about to be hold out. I'm not. Boxing been
Hey,
holding niggas for too
Hacker,
long.
Hacker, you know who put you know who putting up the money for the fight, right?
Turkey.
No, Turkey's not putting up the money for the fight. It's the zone.
Yeah.
I thought it was Turkey.
No, Virgil is a
No, it's
DAZN
the
fighter.
zone.
He can't fight nowhere but DAZN.
I'm pretty sure it'll be on Rehab if they make that fight.
Virgil is a
No,
DAZN fighter. Can't fight
you
on no
see
other
this?
network but DAZN.
You see this right here? He said,
Yeah.
Dan Raphael saying that the fight with Errol Spence and Virgil's not going to happen per source. The zone, which has dibs on Ortiz fights, will not allow that fight to happen. The
Bingo.
zone is exerting intense pressure on Golden Boy to get the Ennis fight done.
Bingo.
They can still do it.
Hey,
No,
and
I
and,
mean,
and, and how and and
they can
how
still do it,
and
guys.
how wait and how wait and
And
how
here,
old is
and here go the manager. The manager right here talk about they want 10 mil. They want seven steals out this bitch.
And they the A side. Ain't that
they
about a
just
bitch? The A
they
side.
pricing themselves out.
Right, Rich.
Pricing themselves out. They pricing themselves out. Look,
The
at the
A
end of
side.
the day, bro, they know what it is. They seen the man. The man came in the ring, basically peed on their lawn, and they ran. That's what happened.
I don't know.
I don't know what else to tell you. If you want to see a mighty duck more clear than that, I don't know what to tell you, brother.
Hey, like I said before, me personally, I'd rather see Ortiz versus Boots. I think it's more interesting. Also, I don't think it's fair to Spence because Spence hasn't fought in so long, and then Spence doesn't have a coach.
So
Right?
That's
that's
what
the
we've
fight you
been
should be
saying.
pushing
That's
for,
what
Wait,
we've been
then.
wait, wait,
saying,
wait,
That's the
brother.
fight
That's
you
wait,
what
should be
wait,
we've
wait.
been
pushing
Me
for,
saying.
then,
personally,
Hacker.
wait,
Like,
wait,
what are we
wait.
talking about at
If
the
we're
end of the
just talking
day?
about money, if we're talking about money fights, and I keep saying
We
if it's
got
about
that
the money, if
established.
it's not
We
the
got it
business
established.
aspect,
But
but the
you
business
got
aspect says
we
the
got
Errol
all
Spence
right,
fight
Hacker.
is
Let's
more
understand this.
lucrative.
We got the money aspect of it established for us. Earl will be a bigger money fight, but the zone is not funding the fight with Earl Spence and motherfucking Vergil Ortiz. They
You
would have
I
to
mean,
fucking
that's
go
what
through
Dan Raphael
PBC to
said.
do so because Earl Spence is the A side in the fight with Vergil Ortiz.
But
And
don't get
the
it
zone is
twisted.
not willing to do that. They own Ortiz fights per Dan Raphael in this tweet right here.
Yeah,
And
that's what he
Golden
said.
Boy is Ortiz promotional company. So
That's
they had to make this fight, bro, right here. They had to make this fight.
I don't know if they
Yeah,
have
but
to. Have to
they
is a
do.
little
They,
Yes, they
strong word.
yeah.
there
Yeah.
was a time.
They got
I even better,
They can
Hacker.
put
I
pressure
got a
on
better
him.
question
They
for you,
doesn't have to
Hacker.
make this
The
fight.
Hacker.
Yeah,
Because we know the Earl fight's not happening, so that we can go ahead and take Earl off the board. That ain't happening.
hey, don't be surprised.
So
Stranger things have happened.
if this man Virgil Ortiz doesn't fight Boost Ennis, because right now everybody's locked in, bro. You got a Vance Maroon, Xander Zayas, two champions. They about to fight January 31st. Fondora's about to fight January 24th with Keith Thurman. Three champions is already locked in.
Yeah,
I'm just saying in general. It's only fucking right now for Virgil Ortiz to be pushing the fight the man Boost Ennis. But it's looking shaky right now, baby. It's
let me ask you
looking
something.
man
Cam, let me
shaky.
ask you a question. Let me just ask you a question, right?
Hold on. I got a clip to play right here of Breadman. Let me play this Breadman clip right here.
But I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to hide my pick because it might offend people. He is going to hurt him. You mark that down. It's not going to be as competitive as y'all think it is. It's going to be a bloodbath. He's going to hurt him, bro. I'm
So,
telling you, he's going to
so
hurt him.
So what does, if you're training Virgil, what do you kind of, because Robert Garcia is a great trainer. So what do you kind of do if in the back of your head you just like, bruh,
I
if
don't know,
I
man.
get hurt.
Robert Garcia is a Hall of Fame trainer, and he knows what he's doing. And he might shut me up, and I might be wrong. He might shut me up. You know what I mean? Robert Garcia is a great trainer. I think his son is a great trainer. They got a great team. They got a great thing going. I don't got nothing to say about that. But at the end of the day, my pick is Boots. I think Robert Garcia is going to do an excellent job and do the best he can with the fight. But I don't think it's going to be enough. I think Boots is going to hurt Vergil.
And salute to my brother Dank Father right here. He said if Spence and Ortiz get going, it's going to be a PBC fight.
Yeah. I mean,
Huh?
yeah. I mean, I think, I think Boots will win, but Ortiz is so weird. Like style. I say stylistically, Ortiz should lose to Boots, right? But I also thought stylistically, Ortiz should have more problems with Madrimov. So I don't know. Ortiz is sort of weird to me a little bit, in that regard.
Ortiz is an okay fighter. Look, I've been telling people this for the longest time. He's trained by Robert Garcia and them. Back in the day, in early 2000, there was a 154-pound fighter trained by them named Fernando Vargas. Fernando Vargas is better than Vergil Ortiz. It's just period. Vergil Ortiz is going to get demolished like he just told y'all. And once it happens, they done. And they know it. That's why they running like that.
But I mean, I think the only way I think Boots has a box Virgil. If he tries to just make a gunshot, a sling out, I don't know. I think that'll be a hard fight for him.
Okay, you'll see. You gonna see.
Yeah, I think so.
You seen what happened when Stanionis thought that trying to come
I mean,
forward shit with
you
both.
can look at Villa. Roman Villa is more similar to Virgil than Stanionis, right?
And he
But
murdered Vila, bro. He
yeah,
beat Vila so bad the man didn't fight for a year and moved out the division.
Yeah, but I think Ortiz is way
What
better
you
than Villa.
talking about?
I think stylistically Bush should win, but he has to box Virgil. I don't think he should I mean, maybe he can just out gunsling him, but I don't think he should. I don't think he should take that chance.
Once he turns southpaw on him, the fight's over.
Yeah, I don't see a world where Virgil, unless he, like I said, he got a puncher's chance. That's it. Like, I don't see shit else he can do.
If they start wrecking, and let's just say it's all out wrecking, I think it's almost 50-50 at that point.
Yeah, because he got a chance of catching Boots then, but if Boots come out there with it,
and that's
right.
his style.
That's his only chance. If Boots come out there and box and do what he supposed to do, that shit easy. That come forward
If
style.
he boxes and moves, then he makes that thing's hard for Virgil.
Yeah, that shit easy. That come forward style is easy to pick off. That's why you seen Shakur pick Zapata apart. Like that shit just easy to pick apart. Like if you know how to box.
They know he knows, and they know he knows how to box.
Right. And Oscar,
my sister 2 Cents boxing in the building. Let me get my sis on, man. Sis, what you got on this, sis?
What's up, y'all? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can hear you good.
Boxing Hacker, you up here with this bullshit. You know Boots and Virgil ain't no damn 50-50 fight. It ain't nowhere near a 50-50 fight. I can't understand what the hype is about. Vergil Ortiz is a come forward, flat-footed Mexican. Boots is gonna beat the career out of this man. Like, I don't understand what y'all are talking about. He's tailor-made to get his ass whooped by Boots. Can somebody please tell me what Virgil does better than Boots?
Nothing.
Is he more athletic? Is he faster? Does he punch harder? Does he have more footwork? No. Like, what are we talking about? How can Virgil beat Boots? You up here talking about a puncher's chance? Like, seriously, how do you see Virgil beating Boots though?
So I said it's so stylistically, if Boots boxes, they should be Virgil. But I think if he just tries to trade shots with him, I think then it gets closer. The odds get closer for Virgil.
And which fight that you seen from Virgil makes you feel like that?
Virgil's style is I'll put it to you this way. Like, for me, I thought stylistically,
which fight did you see from Virgil that makes you feel like that?
I thought stylistically the Madrimov fight was the best fight for Virgil, because Madrimov had really good footwork, but Virgil found a way to make adjustment. Granted, Magimov was a little bit different that fight for some reason, but Virgil found a way to make adjustments and still win, even though he's a flat-footed Mexican versus a guy with really good footwork. You see how it
Madrimov
works?
is not Boots.
I never say it was Boots, but you're talking about style. We're talking about styles make fights. Stylistically, Magimov should be a problem for Virgil. That should be a style problem for Virgil because Virgil
But you just said
is a
Madrimov didn't
come
even fight
forward
like
pressure
himself.
fighter versus somebody who with really good lateral movement.
Hacker, no. Just everybody, Virgil beat Lubin. Now all of a sudden he's the man. Come on, y'all. Stop. And let me say this.
Yeah.
Boxer Hacker, as much as you talk about belts, how can you say that Virgil is the man and he this and he all that when ain't this his third weight class and he's never even been a champion?
Hey, I said
So
before.
how can Boots? How can you even fix your lips to say Boots needs to go get a belt when Boots was unified at the 47 division and you've never even been a champion? Like all of this stuff they're saying is just deflection. It doesn't even make logical sense when you think about it. So I don't even know how the YouTube boxing streets is letting them get away with this dumb shit. How are you going to ask for $10 million to fight Boots if he's an unproven fighter and he don't fight nobody?
Yeah.
Come on.
So okay, let's so I answered this before, right? Like at 154, neither one of them have belts. So who's the A side? The more popular fighter. People are gonna look at Virgil Ortiz as the more popular fighter than Boots.
Virgil is not the more popular fighter.
Yeah, I don't see that.
But to the general boxing public, Virgil is more popular.
No, he's
Oh
not.
no, I don't see that.
You see
I
how
don't
Oscar
see,
said
nah.
it. You see Oscar said it very
Fuck,
casually,
well,
right?
Oscar's a promoter. He gonna say shit like that. That's
And
his
Eddie
guy.
Hearn's not gonna say no.
Eddie Hearn say the same thing about Book. That's what promoters do.
Okay, we'll see. Remember, I said it. We'll see. Whenever
Did Virgil
they
just sell out
negotiate,
his
you'll
last
see.
fight? Did Virgil just sell out the Lubin fight since he's so popular?
No.
I don't know how much that fight.
I like niggas like this. I like niggas like this. Saying Boots has fought tomato cans and bums all his life. Any fighter will look good against bums. Ortiz has a way better resume than Boots as facts. Right there.
Okay, Cam,
I like that he went there with this resume talk. I know I love talking resume shit. You feel me? So you're like, you want to go there? Let's talk the resume shit if you really want to take it there. B. So
Well,
all
I just
right,
wanted to ask a question real quick, Cam,
go ahead,
before
go ahead,
you
go
do.
ahead.
Because people say that as if people don't all agree that Boots got ducked at 147 pounds. Like we all agree with that, right? At 147 pounds, he got ducked. He's only had one fight at 154 pounds. And now all of a sudden, all he ever fought was tomato cans. Why is all he ever fought was tomato cans? Because he was ducked. Like, I don't understand why people, all of a sudden, that's not true no more. I don't get that. But that's all I want to say.
Yeah. So let's get into like this beginning of the man Virgil's career right here. Just started off. No, you see guys right here starting off. You got no, of course, like I always say with fighters, when y'all talk context with resumes and shit, y'all just be shitting on resumes and shit. Understand that it's a clear objective for these promotional companies to build these fighters up with certain particular fights, certain styles, etc.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And when you're building a fighter, when you're trying to build them into championship contention, when you're trying to build them as a superstar in the sport, where you're able to profit and make money off of them. So you see in particular cases with resumes right here in particular where, this is, Virgil Ortiz, resume right here, just starting off. And you got guys starting off. You fought a guy start off 0-2. Then he fought a guy 1-3. Fought a guy 0-1. Then they up it up 5-3, 7-5-2, 3-5-4, 7-1. And you just look at the track record from this whole entire resume. He's packing up all of these guys in this fight. No, fighting a guy. Juan Zambrano, 27-8. You know what I'm saying? Roberto Ortiz, 35-3. And then, if I really wanted to go in depth and fuck shit up with this whole resume, I'd be looking at who these guys fought in particular to go in depth because I like to have context into the resume into that in particular. But we ain't gonna do that tonight. I'm just saying in general, when y'all talk this resume shit and just get into the second half where from his recent fights from 2019 up until now. And you're looking at the fights right here, where of course you got Antonio Arazo, Brad Solomon, Samuel Vargas, Maurice Hooker, you know, Ming. You got Michael McKinson, Frederick Lawson, Thomas Delorme, Serhii Boychuk, Israel Majamal. Israel Majamal came off a loss. Boychuk already got waxed by Brandon Adams and put up an amazing fight with daggone with damn Vergil Ortiz. The boy went life and death with damn Boychuk in that fight. Was lumped up, bruised up, and all of that shit.
Boychuk won.
A lot of people feel Boychuk won the fight. And they wanted him to run that shit back, and Vergil didn't want to run that shit back. He moved on to fight Madrimov, which, Madrimov was already a little soft enough from fighting Bud Crawford. And Madrimov don't got that much professional experience. That man was in the amateurs for a long motherfucking time. You know
I
what I
don't know
mean?
why Madrimov so great because he lost to Bud.
No, Madrimov was a champion.
Lima had more fights than Madrimov.
Who?
Lima.
But you can't compare. Madrimov was a former champion. You can't even compare those two. Lima just started boxing.
Madrimov had just won that goddamn belt the fight before Bud fought him. The nigga had just became a champion yesterday.
And it was a vacant. It was a
Stop it with
vacant
11
title.
damn
Stop it.
fights. 11
Stop
damn
it.
fights.
Yeah, but he was a champion versus a guy who just
Lima
started
was a champion too.
a champion of what? A life?
Look it up.
He was a life
See, this
champion.
the shit I be talking about. Just because you don't know nobody doesn't mean that they weren't a champion. Because he actually was a damn champion. He was an IBF NJ champion or some shit like that in his country, and had been a champion for what?
Come
1,
on,
2,
y'all. Come on.
3.
We're talking about what
Dr. Hacker,
Hacker,
has
you don't even
Vergil
know.
Ortiz ever been a
You barely
champion?
know half of the names on this list. Hacker, you barely know 75% of the motherfucking names on this fucking list on
Hacker's a
fucking Virgil's resume.
idiot.
Maurice Hooker. That was a good fighter.
Yeah, like a handful of names on his resume.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Fans gotta stop being critical, talking about all these guys haven't fought anybody, bro. Like y'all gotta stop doing that shit, man.
But y'all are Johnson about Madrimov.
But to
And
say
then try to say
Lima,
Boots ain't fought nobody.
it was over Madrimov. It's a little bit wild. That's what I think.
Did I say
Like
he was over Madrimov? I said he had more fights. I never said he was. Don't put words in my mouth. I never said he was over Madrimov. I said he had more fights. That's what I said.
Now, Tucson, you're here because I remember you were one of these people that were telling me about the business aspect of boxing. Doesn't the Errol Spence fight make more business sense than the Boots fight? I mean, Errol Spence has been a pay-per-view fighter before, so you probably projected them, and they're both from Texas, so I'm sure it'll sell out at any stadium they fight in Texas.
It doesn't make sense when you've been posting pictures with ducks talking about Boots ducked you, and you've been trying to paint this narrative as if Boots is a duck and he's scared to fight you, and you want to fight him so bad, and then as soon as he jump in the ring, you turn into Martin Luther King and you have a dream fight all of a sudden. No,
Wait. But money wise, we're talking about money. Remember how? Cause I think you're one of the people that told me that how important it is for money fights to happen, right? It's an easier fight for more money. Sounds familiar, right? Now I'm asking.
What's the easiest fight?
Errol Spence will probably is projected. I'm just basically.
I mean, listen, I get it. I get it. The issue is not about that.
So if he takes that fight,
that's not my argument, though, Boston Hacker. I never said it didn't make sense. I said you've been running around here trying to paint a narrative of one fighter, and then when it's time for you to fight him, you switching it up. It'll be different if this was in the words, y'all been saying it, and this and that, but now all of a sudden, y'all haven't even agreed or know nothing. You don't even know if Spence wants to fight you. You talking about a dream. So you don't even know if this is gonna be a reality.
Hmm.
So we talking about if it make more sense to make more money. It's not even to that point yet. So
So, but
no, it
if the
doesn't make
fight
more
does
sense because
happen,
you're talking about a dream fight versus a fight right here, right now in reality that you can make.
but if it does happen, it makes it's
We're
logical.
not talking about it. We're talking about the current situation with the current circumstances.
Well, anything can be negotiated. If it does happen, it makes sense.
This is
Currently,
ridiculous.
right
You can't
now,
even
it's
have a
just a
Sometimes
dream.
it's
conversation with
just
Boxing
fun to
Hackett.
sit
No,
and
This
listen to
nigga right
hash
here,
out.
boy.
people get mad at me,
Oh
but
God.
I was literally told this multiple times. So it's interesting to me
Yeah,
that
I'm tapping.
that it's no
I'm
longer
tapping.
that.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
interesting. I find it quite
this is too
intriguing,
much.
actually.
Boxing
Yeah, I
Hackett,
That
know
there's
you
money,
no
do.
contract.
now
Boxing
belts
Hackett.
matter. Now belts
Boxing
from other
Hackett.
divisions matter. See how the
Okay.
tables
Nobody's
turn
no
for me.
Cam.
nobody said
Cam.
belts don't they don't got no fucking belts. What you mean belts matter? It ain't no belts on the line
I'm just
here.
saying. It's
There's
interesting.
no belts on the line. You're talking about a dream fight versus a reality fight. So
Yeah.
to me, it makes more sense to take the fight in real life. That's the point that I'm trying to make. You trying to
Right.
talk about a hypothetical and if it's more money and all that, but none of that is on the line right now. He's not deciding between more money or fighting Boots. He's deciding to chase a dream or duck a fight that's available right now in reality.
Well, so no offer has been made yet, right? So and he still has the opportunity to explore options. If
You
he does,
cook boxing hack and give it up.
no, if he explores the Errol Spence option, it makes monetary sense, right? And therefore it's fine because we've not, especially me and you,
He
we've talked
said,
about this.
hey, Chief,
We've
you
talked
know
about
that nigga was living down that lie.
it.
He
And you
going to
too,
live
David.
and die on it.
You too. You too, David.
It's so funny.
So
This is so funny.
oh my
He
god.
like, oh
Now you guys
man.
sound like me and I sound like you, It's crazy a little bit.
Yo, what up, Cam? What's
My
going
boy
on,
D Lynch,
T-Cent?
man, what's poppin', man? What you think about, man?
What up,
Vergil
Dad?
Ortiz, man. Vergil Ortiz looking like they moving shaky, look like they ducking the man Boots Ennis in 4K right
Man,
now, man.
yo, they ducked Boots 5 seconds after they got out that damn ring. Before they even got in the dressing room so they could come up with a new lie and a new talking point. They ducked that man as soon as Boots walked up in there with that hoodie on and them steel toe Timberland boots like he just got up off the strip for making a couple dollars and stepped in there on Virgil in his motherfucking face was like what? Space and opportunity. I'm telling y'all, space and opportunity. So what, Virgil? What? Virgil was making excuses. No, no, it was your dad. Your dad said that we were just responding. That sounds like when you walk up on a nigga after school around the way in front of the corner store and he had all that mouth in school. And then when you catch up to him, he ain't got no more mouth. He ain't got shit else to say. He trying to make excuses, trying to apologize and all of that shit. Nah, we already here. We already in this moment. What's up? Sign that damn contract. Let's get it on. Nah, Oscar went in the back. He was like, no, no, you're not fighting Boots right now. You're not fighting Boots right now. So they came up with this bullshit talking about, Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. There's other people that we can fight right now. Man, get the fuck out of here. Y'all been saying this, calling this man every type of duck everywhere, and he right in front of your face saying, let's fight. And already signed his part of the contract. And these niggas already trying to duck. Damn. Mm-mm-mm. Boxing is shameless sometimes, especially when it comes to motherfuckers who should know, like Oscar.
Man, bro. I'm telling you, I was just saying this like that's why I'm just saying this. Boxing fans, there should be no fucking way we should not be pushing for this fight right now, man. And it's already nasty work. We see the man Virgil and his team, they not pushing for it. They pushing for Earl Spence, man. And we know Earl Spence is active, man. We don't even know if
Man,
Earl gonna come back and fight right now, dog. And
Earl
they
ain't
up here
even
talking
say
about
shit
Earl
about
Spence. Talking
boxing.
about it's the biggest fight in Texas history. I understand that aspect for us to stay to Texas and everything. I understand that. But The state of Texas would love to see Boots Ennis and Vergil Ortiz, a fight that everybody been clamoring for a long fucking time since they was at 147, man. It's only right. It's only
Man,
right that we do this.
they looking at Earl like he food, man. Come on, man. They looking at Earl like he the next Venom. Come on, man.
You said next Venom?
They
They
tried to
looking at
cherry
him like
pick
he the
Earl.
next dinner, man. I said dinner.
Oh, dinner. I thought you said Venom. Oh, man, that be more accent, brother.
Anywho, yeah, man, they looking at Earl like he dinner, man. Like he's next up to try to get his name, get Virgil's name up off of Earl. Earl didn't even say he was coming back to boxing.
Yeah.
Earl ain't say shit. That's why Earl had that hat on.
Earl
You
ain't said
know,
nothing. He hasn't
he
said
ain't say a
anything.
damn thing. Yeah, he ain't say shit. And they, you know what I mean? Then they go steal the $10 million quote from Jamel Trollo. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, zeros don't even look at. Man, come on.
And then
Nasty work, man.
the part that make it even worse though, like if they would have just shut their mouth about the negotiations and what happened, it wouldn't even be all this. But y'all literally made it seem like this man went to negotiations and ducked y'all.
Well, he
So
said.
Mm-hmm.
now y'all throwing out all this bullshit. It's like who really ducked who?
Well, according to Virgil,
Man, of
when
course
they were
Virgil
offering a
going to
fight,
try
Boots
to
said
go
yes.
ahead and say boots it
Boots
up.
said no. So that's what.
Yeah.
The only time they were offering a fight,
Man,
Boots was
all
on
that
the
shit
table
is
to say no
cap.
to.
Come on, y'all, stop it.
Yeah, that's what they
Did
said,
he
man.
was he about to
Yeah.
get $10 million? Was he about to get $10 million before?
I never saw
Hell
Virgil
Right,
no.
say tell you.
right.
Was he
Mm-hmm.
about to get $10 million before?
I never saw an offer to tell you. I just know what Virgil said about it.
That's
Exactly.
the number
Duh.
one way to duck. Price yourself out. You know damn well Eddie ain't got 10 mil to get to that motherfucker to get in the ring.
Yeah.
Facts. He don't got no 10 mil, and that fight it's not even worth that, bro. It's ridiculous. Like I
And
said
how you
earlier,
go
man.
like how you get paid 10 million to fight somebody that only fight bums? Like I don't even understand how this is making logical sense. It don't make logical sense, y'all.
Man, it don't. It
Not
don't.
at
But hey,
all.
I guess.
He
I guess.
unproven. That's a lot to
This
fight
was
somebody
funny.
unproven. Tens of millions
This
of dollars to fight somebody that you don't know is good for real.
yeah, and this was funny. They gonna talk about they won 10 mil, right? But hold up. Ain't y'all and Oscar saying you the A side? Don't that mean you supposed to be paying boots?
They supposed to put the money up. That's what it's supposed to happen.
You can't make this shit up the way these motherfuckers, especially Oscar ass. That's why he was trying to throw cold water on that
Y'all should
boots coming down
y'all
the
should
Well,
have
Texas.
no, no,
known.
no, no.
Y'all should have known Oscar was capping when he said, "I told him not to come to the fight," and his voice
Yeah, I
started
knew he
going
was
up
on some
like that.
bullshit then.
You
No,
know, it was bullshit. Like, come on,
I
yeah,
knew
Oscar,
he was
stop.
on
the A side
bullshit
doesn't mean that,
then.
guys. The
Yeah,
A
he
side
did
means you
say
get the
that.
bigger split, right? So wherever the pot is, the A side should get the biggest split of the pot. That's what the A side means. That's what the A side
They
gets.
they
Doesn't
I
killed
mean,
necessarily mean they're
duh, bro.
paying.
when
Everybody know.
No, but
when he
y'all
came
saying like he has to pay them. No, that's not how that works.
when he came to the fight. He killed their whole narrative, so that's why he didn't want him to come. So you know,
Man, Virgil was shook like a motherfucker in that damn ring.
He has to
That
tell
nigga
yeah,
was like
that's
stuttering.
But Boo
He
should have
was
pushed him.
stuttering. Oh man. Ain't nothing like a push when you push on the motherfucker in some steel toe Tims and a hoodie.
yeah. Boots is
with
taller.
your
Yeah, I don't know.
with
It's
your
gonna be a
hand
hard fight
inside
for
your
him.
hoodie like you got a blicky on you. Man, Virgil was that's some funny shit, yo. Virgil was scared as shit, man. He
Don't be
shook that
surprised if they
man.
don't never see that fight. I don't know if Virgil didn't fight Boots at 47. I don't know
I
why
think
y'all
we'll
think
get
he
it.
gonna fight him at 54.
I think we're gonna get that fight. I don't think Virgil's scared of Boots or anything, but I think we're
He
definitely
should
gonna get
be. If he not,
I don't know. You never know. You
he
never
should.
know
He
until
definitely should be. If he not,
you never know until two people step in that damn ring. What's gonna
Boots
happen?
fool around and fight Virgil in slow motion.
You get cooked
He
if you
gonna
do.
hit that Matrix move
Like he
on him.
did Villa. He was doing that against
Yeah.
Villa, doing the Matrix and all that on him.
Well, Virgil ain't nothing to play with. You can't play with somebody like Virgil. That's a dangerous guy.
Oh
Villa
man,
was undefeated and hyped like that too, though. Remember?
What type of shit Hacker be on, man? Like,
Yo, all
damn,
right.
man.
Hey man,
Hacker, you
listen.
don't fuck
heck,
with Boots, man. Hacker, you don't fuck
acting
with
like a
Boots.
nigga
I
girlfriend
like
who
Boots.
don't
I never
who
said Boots was gonna lose.
disagree with everything he
He's a good
said out
fighter. I
his
like Boots.
mouth.
You talking like you got Virgil in the fight, dog.
I
I never
told
said
y'all
that.
that's Oscar, man. Oscar done
I don't think Boots
disguised
should
his
play with
voice.
Virgil.
That's Oscar
I
De
think
La Hoya. That ain't boxing hacker. That's
I think
Oscar.
you can't. I think you can't
Listen to
underestimate
Oscar.
Virgil.
Listen to him.
I think people are looking at it like this is just gonna be a complete wash. I think you can't underestimate Virgil. I don't think you should. I
Virgil's
think
going
him
to
at his
get
best might be a
hurt,
blood
bro.
off
He's
Marvel.
going to be Mikey Garcia 3.0.
All right.
Yeah, it was a
All right, guys. Remember I
washout.
said it.
12-0.
Boots got
Do
Man,
y'all
he
know
put
what
he
what
gonna put
what
that
gives
nigga on
Boots
his
trouble?
back.
Can y'all tell me what gives Boots trouble in the ring?
Can we set type what gives Boots
Movement,
trouble in the ring?
Movement. How much does Virgil move?
not at all.
Right.
Not at all. It's over with.
Okay.
What are we talking about?
Okay, guys.
He's
Remember I
flat
said it.
footed.
I mean, as long as Boots box, Boots definitely has to box. He can't just like go out there and just underestimate him.
Stop saying that
You guys
shit.
acting like it's just gonna be like a walk in the park. No, Virgil's not Villa.
I mean,
No, you're
but
saying it's
here's the
gonna be a
thing
walk
though,
in the park.
hacker.
Nobody.
We done seen Boots box. We ain't never seen Yo Boy win boxing. Yo Boy gotta knock a motherfucker out. When he went 12
Boxing
with
Hacker
Boy Chuck,
agree with
he
us.
lost. I
He
don't
went
give a
he
fuck
went
what you
he
talking
went
about.
12 with Black
Boxing
Belt too and
Hacker
lost.
agrees with us. He's just arguing for the sake of arguing.
Yeah, he just be a devil's
Hmm.
advocate. He gotta be because come on, dude. Like,
Yeah, I think I think I'll favor Boots to win the fight. I always said it. You
but
know,
what you talking about all this if
but he
myth
can't.
shit
He can't
again?
play
Like,
just because he favors somebody doesn't mean like you can't play with him. He has to. I think he has to box Virgil. I don't think he should just come out there and try to koi for it because Virgil will mess around and catch him. You know, Virgil can fight. Y'all acting like Virgil
Look,
just can't fight like he's some kind of bum or something.
look.
He can fight.
When
what
you
Matchup.
afraid
about
of a
Oscar? Oscar
motherfucker,
ain't
he
dumb.
already won the battle. He already
Oscar
won
ain't
that battle.
dumb.
Hey,
Oscar
That's
know how
what
to move
Oscar
his
like.
fighters.
Uh-huh.
Oscar ain't dumb.
listen,
He know how to stay
I'll
away
find
from. Remember, Oscar said he told Canelo, "Don't take that Floyd fight. He's all bad for you." Oscar ain't dumb, bro.
I told
And he
Floyd.
didn't
Mm-hmm.
want Ryan to fight Tank.
You know
Mm-hmm.
what?
The same thing with Rolly. He told when
Exactly. He told
whatchamacallit.
Ryan, "Don't
He
fight
told
Tank."
Ryan,
Like,
don't fight
yep,
Tank. He's a
yep,
monster.
And he
What
came out
happened?
and
He
said
got
he
his ass
protected
knocked out.
Canelo. And he
yeah.
came out and
Oscar ain't.
Mm.
said
And he ain't
he
want
came out and
Cepeda to
said he
fight.
protected Canelo.
He wanted
He
to
kept
get a
Zapata
couple
away
more
from
paydays
Shakur for
off
years.
Cepeda.
Remember? Yeah,
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
stayed ducking Shakur, and he was the fucking mandatory. Shakur trying to fight him.
yeah, that's true.
Mm.
A lot of people duck Shakur, so we'll just keep that silent there. You know.
I'm just talking about Oscar and his fighters specifically.
Yeah, I mean that's true. He always tries to pick and
I
choose
mean,
who he
he
wants.
favored his fighters. Like I said the last time, I felt like Ortiz lost the boy Chuck. I thought Zapata lost the farmer. He give his fight like it's Oscar, man. Listen,
You thought
he a
the pay a lot
corrupt
of farmer?
motherfucker.
Farmer? I
Hey,
think
I just caught what you
Yeah.
said, Hacker.
because of the
Hacker
knockout.
said a lot of fighters duck Shakur.
Hell yeah.
The only one that I know that ducked him straight out when he got
Your
called out in the
your
ring
Lord and Savior ducked him too,
was
but
Devin. Devin was the only one that ran from him out the ring.
a lot of fighters don't
Hey,
duck
Everybody
Big
else,
Rod.
Shakur.
he
Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold
calling
on,
out
y'all.
everybody
Hey,
and
Big
don't fight
Rod.
nobody.
Hey, Big Rod, that's backstage. Show your face. I don't know you, my boy. I don't know you. But show your face, I'll let you on. If you don't
Few
show your
fighters
face, I
ducked
can't
him.
let you on.
Loma, Pitbull, Frank Martin, a few of them niggas ducked him.
Yeah, Tank Davis, all of them
Oh,
ducked
shit,
him.
that's my boy.
Hey,
That's my
what
brother.
happened with him and Frank
That's my
Martin?
brother
He
right
was
there.
trying to
Oh,
big
shit.
bro give him like
Oh,
what
shit. Hey, that's my
25%
brother.
and shit with that fake ass offer
Nah, he
for
was getting like
25%,
I think he was
trying to
gonna
do
get like
like
a
Devin gave
million.
him.
He was gonna get like a million for Shakur, but the Tank fight was bigger. He would have made
Hell
obviously. I
yeah.
mean, it's Tank, so he took the Tank fight for more money.
But see, okay, the
Let
big
me get
money
my
fight.
I
But
mean,
you
but
gotta
that
put
made
it to a
sense
big
though.
money
That only
fight
makes
though.
sense though. Like I'm gonna do that. Like if I'm gonna take my chances, both you niggas is bad motherfuckers. But if I'm gonna take my chance, I'm gonna just take more money to have a well whooped ass instead of shit.
let me get my
You
brother
ain't
Rob in
lying.
here. Rob, man, what you think about this Virgil and Boo Center situation, Rob? Man, salute to you,
Man,
brother.
man, salute to all y'all on this channel, man. All y'all chat. I still watch y'all from time to
Yes.
time.
What's
But
up?
look, man, I paid attention to the body language and what Ortiz was saying at the end of the fight. He called Moose into the ring and he said, "Your people been saying I'm ducking you. Why didn't you send a contract?" And I'm like, if you wanted to fight, you the A side. Why didn't you send him a contract? Point blank. And Oscar is talking all this mess right now, talking about he wants 10 million. First of all, he knows he's real thin right now, especially with Garcia losing. You're not gonna stick your main guy or your quote unquote main guy in the ring with boots and he get beat, then with what you got left. You ain't got nothing. So I think they're gonna dance around each other and keep dangling that carrot out in front of everybody. And at the end of the fight, I want to fight Boots. I want to fight Boots. I want to fight Ortiz. I want to fight Ortiz. And they're just gonna keep dancing around each other. But I think Oscar right now has more to lose because he asking for 10 million. This ain't even a $10 million fight. Who gonna cover up the cheese for that? Period. But I don't think Oscar won it. And my man had a chance to become world champion. It's like his third division. He's still fighting for interims, bite belts, and Dr. Pepper belts. Come on, man. Where your belts at, bro? At least Boots had two at 147. You telling him to go? You telling him to go get a crowd, bro? Go get a belt. You go get a belt, even if it's off your daddy's desk that he needs to beat you with. Put it around your waist. You ain't even had that. This fight ain't happening, bro. I wouldn't even trip it. That was good PR work from Vergil's side, flat out.
Facts, bro. Facts. And that's one thing about Hackers. That's one thing you ain't really spoke about for us. That aspect of it. The
What's that?
man Virgil ain't never had no straps. This man Boots is the man that's contending for straps. He done been unified at 147 and everything. I'm just saying you can never place a guy like Virgil. Then on top of that, who I can tell you myself in general. I get more views talking about Boo Sitters than Vergil Ortiz. I'm gonna tell you that any fucking day.
Right. Which makes sense,
Any
right?
fucking day. If I'm
Yeah.
talking about Boo Sitters, I'm talking about Vergil. If I did two separate videos, my Boo's video is probably gonna get more views than fucking Vergil. A lot of people on YouTube off the streets ain't checking for Virgil unless he
Yeah.
attached to Boo Sitters or Bud Crawford or his name. A lot of people's not
That's why
checking for
You
Virgil
you
they
like
only
have
that.
really
to.
heard.
That if Virgil is so popular, he wouldn't have went out of his way to attach his name to Boots.
Wait. It's not that he's so popular. It's that he's more popular than Boots. That's two different things.
Then why did he go out of his way to attach his name to Boots?
What do you mean attach his name to Boots? In what way?
All this
He been attaching
fake
his name to
shaking he
Boots
been
since
doing acting like
They're
he trying
lined
to
up
make
147.
for
this
each other.
fight.
The
They're
clout
literally
chasing.
lined up for each other. So people are gonna ask Boots about
They're
Virgil.
not lined up for each other. He want to fight Spence. This the line right here. He jumped out the line. Now he want to go
Right.
fight Spence.
But I mean, for as far as the boxing public, right? Boots and Virgil is the fight people want to see, right?
But it's not the fight that they want to make. They just wanted to attach their name to Boots.
Exactly.
I hear you,
They
but
clout
then
chaser.
it goes back to the argument: if Spence is a bigger money fight, does it matter?
No, it doesn't. You just trying to bring that up. Stop it.
Like if it's a bigger money fight,
Yeah, exactly. You
yo,
know, see how you
it's
sticking
funny
to
how
that
everybody said
sticking
for every
point
yo,
about Earl.
it's the money though. He makes more money. Why
You
fight this
keep
guy?
talking about, but
Why
this
he
is the
can
thing,
fight
Boston
this
Hacker.
an
Hold on,
easier
Boston
fight for
Hacker.
more
Hold
money?
on, hold
He
on, Boston
wouldn't do
Hacker.
that.
You keep
Think
trying to
about the future.
argue. No, you keep trying to argue about a big money fight as if the money is there and available. We don't even know if Earl Spence is even fighting. Like, let's start there. We don't even know. Did Earl say he gonna fight Virgil? Virgil said it's a dream, Boston Hacker. Like, I don't know why you keep bringing this up as if it's an
Yeah.
option. Like he's picking and he has a choice. He doesn't. There's no choice there. The Boots is right there. That's a realistic fight to be made. He ready. He wanted. They already talking about. They did They did all of this already allegedly.
Well,
But now
they
all
don't
of a
have.
sudden you want to dream.
Wait,
And these
guys.
folks got a fight lined
I
up
think
right now.
we're over. We're jumping the horse. They don't have a current contract, so there is no current fight offer a contract. Y'all know that, right?
I didn't
There is
say they
not.
had a Nobody said nothing about a contract.
Yeah,
They
so
said
nothing
they
is
sat in
signed.
a room and they've agreed to terms. That's already done.
When did they
So
do that?
the Earl Spence fight is not even realistic right now because it's just a dream. So
When
you
did they
can't
agree
keep
to
saying it's
terms?
a big. You cannot keep saying it's a bigger money fight when we don't even know if Earl Spence is even going to fight.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, because right now there's no fight on the table, right? They haven't even negotiated yet.
Neither of the fight.
Eddie
They
Hearn
have
said
not
they
negotiated
know
yet.
they have. Eddie Hearn said they all sat in a room before this fight and negotiated terms. And they were going to wait for this fight and go to the fight and get in the ring and do all that extra stuff because according to Eddie Hearn, the fight was supposed to be next.
Okay, I mean, if that's the case, I didn't know that part. Then.
But when they asked him, now all of a sudden it's Earl Spence, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. The
Because
difference is here.
Oscar is saying something different. Oscar is saying that they have to come to the table, so that means they have to come. They haven't got the negotiations. I never heard Eddie Hearn said they already got the negotiations, but I did
So
hear
just
Oscar
because you didn't
say
hear Eddie Hearn say
they
it, does
waiting
that
for
mean
them
it's
to
not
come and
true?
they better come correct. That's why I
So
heard.
just
That's
because
what we
you
all heard.
didn't hear Eddie Hearn say it, does that mean it's not true?
I didn't say it wasn't true. I said I haven't heard that. I only heard what Oscar said, and based on what Oscar said, they never had negotiations. At least
Of
for this
course he's gonna say
together.
that. Of course he's gonna say that. He's trying to
He
protect
trying to
himself.
get out the damn fight. That's what it is.
It's damage
I
control.
think he gonna go and say, "Yeah, we negotiated, but
Let me. Did you see the recent interview that I played with Eddie Hearn?
Yeah, play it real quick.
We just saw Ortiz out against Lubin. While he looked great, I don't know that Lubin put up much of a resistance. What did you make, first of all, of Lubin's performance and what that told us about Ortiz?
Sometimes we're quick. I mean, even when Boots fought Lima the other week, one thing's for sure, Lima and Lubin are two top 15 guys. If you're a special fighter, what you got to go and do is destroy them, right? It's not that easy to go in and do what Boots did against Lima or what Ortiz did against Lubin. Like, not many fighters could do that. And they're two special fighters. Like, this whole thing with Ortiz, it's got nothing to do with disrespect or the fact that we don't rate him. The reason that we want to fight him is because we think he's really good. And I thought it was a great performance. The reason that we wanted to go, if anyone knows Jaron Ennis, they know that he doesn't really go to shows, right? He doesn't chase fights. We're chasing this like a motherfucker, right? And the reason that we're chasing it is because we know, we win. And we know we're the best. So all we're trying to do is make the best fights for fight fans. More importantly, the best fight for our broadcaster, which is very important. And that's the job of Golden Boy as well as Matchroom. But just a great fight for boxing. And
But Eddie, they would say that you show up on Saturday night to make a show of wanting to fight, but they offered it to you. You turned it down. This is that there was an opportunity for you to have this fight.
No, they've never made us an offer for the fight. What happened was we sat in a room in New York. Oscar De La Hoya, Eric Gomez, Philip from Golden Boy, myself, Sean Palmer, our lawyer, and two representatives from DAZN, senior management. And we talked through the fight. We talked through the deal. And we agreed a deal for the fight. We went away. We both said, by the way, we're fighting in October, you're fighting in November, then we're going to do the fight in January, February, March, whenever makes sense. Great, let's do it. We went to Jaron Ennis. We presented him with the terms that were discussed and agreed in the meeting, and he signed a contract to fight Ortiz on those terms. Then it all went quiet. Okay. Then Eric Gomez come to me a couple of weeks ago, to be fair to him, and said, look, we're fighting Lubin. We think it's a tough fight. Just wanted to let you know we're going to get this fight out of the way. Then we're going to do our best to try and make the fight. I said, great. And that's where we're at now. So the next couple of weeks, the proof will be in the pudding, So there's no beef. There's no when you, again, if you have the, don't want to be condescending, but if you have the smart, you know that when people start coming out and going, we're the A side in this fight, we want 10 million, or we've got other options. It's like, guys, just, if you don't want the fight, we'll go and fight somebody else. I think Ortiz wants the fight. He's a fighter. But it's whether the people around him want the fight. And I hope they do, because he's a brilliant fighter, and so's Boots. And I just like, there's no beef here. You're not going to see me slagging off Oscar. I just want to make this fight. I think it's such a great fight. And I hate the way that fans and journalists, right, try and but it's like, no. You shouldn't let either guy off the hook here. You've got the same platform, right? Neither guy has a belt. Fundora's not available. Mertsalaev's not available. Baru's not available. Zayas isn't available. So what, you should be saying to me, Raheem, yes, we need to make this fight.
Yes, count me among those who are saying that. But I have to take account of what is being said that makes us think.
You should be smart enough to know that when someone comes out and goes, we're in charge here. You've been here so many times before. You know what that means. Neither guy. If there was a champion,
this is what I'm trying to get out of you. Do you think they are indeed trying to swerve the fight by astronomical number that they want for the fight, saying that without this many zeros, it's not going to be even returned?
That comes from people like Rick Merigian, who I really like. Rick Merigian, he's great. He fights for his fighters, but he just doesn't understand the maths of the business. Like, you can't just pluck a number out of the sky. That's like you going for a job where the annual salary is 50,000, and it's in the it's all over the papers. Come and interview for the job. This is the price, and you go in. You go, yeah. You know what? I mean, if it don't start with 5 mil, I'm not interested. It's like, what are you like? Where do you get that from? Like. But that's a manager's job. The job of the promoter is to put the business together and also make sure the fighter gets what they deserve. They can both make a lot of money in this fight. It's not a fight that doesn't generate a load financially. But of course, certain numbers to just pluck out the sky is ridiculous. And that's not a good look. Because you've only got to look at the comments of people who,
they're furious. They're furious at even the suggestion of maybe an Errol Spence steps in. We heard Ortiz himself, not Oscar, not the manager, say, "Oh, that's a dream fight for me."
Think about it. Who do you prefer to fight right now, Errol Spence or Boots Ennis? I mean, Boots Ennis is 28 years old. He's in his absolute prime. Errol Spence has not fought for 2.5 years. Right? He's been through a lot. He's had his car crash, the retina. I mean, it's like that I get it. I think, of course, that's a much easier route. And sometimes the management or the promoter will look for the easier route, but not when they truly believe. Do you know what I mean? And that's what's frustrating for me about Boots, because I think I've got that guy.
The last one on this, do you think it's because maybe they have you over a barrel? Like, Boots needs a showcase fight, like a big fight like this, to show his talent.
How can they have us over a barrel? They don't have a belt. We're picking them because we think they're the best in the world. If not, we'll go and make a big offer to Mertsalaev. We can make that fight. We'll fight the winner of Xander Zayas and Baru. We'll try and get Fundora. We'll fight Charlo. There's loads of options, but that's the one we want because some people think he's the best in the world.
By the end of this month, does this fight get done?
Why don't people go, fair play to Boots? How good is that? He's making the effort to try and fight the best. It's like, yeah, but. It's like, no, just go, well, fucking great for Boots. Go on, son. You're trying to give the fight fans the best fights in the world and fight the very best.
I haven't heard anybody say they want another fight for Boots or another fight for Ennis more than the two of them. We're just speculating on whether or not that gets done. Is that going to get done? Your prediction, really do you believe
from what
that
I've
this
seen in the last 24 hours? Yeah. Maybe not. But I do know one thing. The Zone, who pay the bills, are saying, because they've said it to me before, and they've said it to Golden Boy, you guys need to make this fight. This is a big fight. We'll pay the money. The right money, and it's still a lot of money. But guys, don't mess around here. This is the fight.
Speaking of fighters who have
bingo.
Like Oscar ain't gonna have no choice but to go ahead and do with it. That's the only broadcaster that's dealing with it. So he gonna have to do what the Zone say. The Zone say they want that fight. They put that out on that tweet.
But
did that give you a lot of context right there from Eddie Hearn right there in that interview?
Yeah, Tucson was right. So I stand corrected by Tucson.
He said what?
You're right. You're right. You called it. I didn't hear that part. I hear that they already had negotiations prior.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, so you got it, Tucson. Salute to you.
Yeah, and they've been trying to, like, Oscar literally was the guy on record weeks ago saying that No, yes, this is we want to make Boost versus Virgil happen, and then you get all this shaky talk during fight week with Lubin and shit. And now we got to this where like the whole entire team, Virgil, all of them is on one accord right now, talking about they want to fight Errol Spence, they want 10 million. They saying that
Yeah.
daggone Boost ain't did nothing. He need to get a belt when this man Virgil ain't never had a belt but an interim title. Like you know what I'm saying? Like they making all of these certain emphasis right now, and it's looking bad on their end right now. It's looking real bad for them right now. It's looking like them boys is in the corner and they got nowhere to fucking go, and they got nowhere nothing but to take this fight with Boo Ennis right now. Because like Eddie Hearn said in that clip, all the other top guys is busy right now. Everybody's busy. Everybody, bro, I know you see these people in the chat. It's hella people in the chat saying we need this fight. Make this fight happen. We need this fight for the culture right now. Two young lions, bro, 28 years old, both of them, in their prime. Fuck the belts. They both would be fighting for it. They both got interim titles, so they'd be having their interim titles on the line, similar to what David Benavidez and David Morrell did. It
Yeah,
wouldn't be
that's
no
a good fight.
difference.
Also, the Charlo fight's still a good fight too. But yeah, that is a good fight though. Like
Like
that's, I think that's the fight to make.
Boost Ennis, Vergil Ortiz. It can be a big ass fight in fucking Vegas. Big fight in Vegas. We know Virgil, they ain't gonna want to fight in Philly. We know Boost ain't gonna want to fight in Texas unless they are doing the AT&T situation, and they had a big situation with it. But I don't think the money's going to be there for that situation for this particular fight. So I
So
can
wait,
see this fight
Philly's the
in
way.
particular being a fight in Vegas. This would be a fight that'll be in Vegas. Perfect MGM Grand. You know what I'm saying? They'd be able to build a decent undercard for that motherfucker where the zone to be able to put some good money behind the undercard, hopefully. And they can have a crazy ass event coming up March, April. Both of them just fought. It's in perfect timing. Perfect timing for this fight. There's no reason why we
Be
shouldn't
one
get this
of
fight from Team
like
Virgil.
first fight of the year, man. To be first fight of the year.
No, I think
First or second.
Shakur T was gonna be first fight of the year.
Man, they
But
ain't
this would be
even
this,
announced that fight
like
yet.
the thing is, Team Virgil, they're trying to build this into some mega fight 1, 2 years down the line when the zone is asking for the fight right now. They said, fuck all that waiting shit. We want this fight now.
Exactly. Yeah, I
Yep.
don't think it's hard to build that fight anyway. I think it's the biggest is gonna be. I mean, Boots got into the ring. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a big thing. Unless like they were going to fight like Charlo, someone's gonna fight Charlos or another champion first. But I think technically right now will be the biggest because of that whole interaction between them.
That'd be PBC. They go with Charlo. That's PBC, baby.
That's right.
You know what I mean? They know where they gotta come.
But yeah, hopefully it gets made. We'll see what happens, man. Hopefully, I actually think it's gonna happen. If the money's right, I don't
It,
think Virgil's
it,
scared
it,
of
it
Boots.
should be no reason why this fight shouldn't happen, man. It really shouldn't. Like it really shouldn't. Like both of these guys been trying to fight each other for the longest. And like I always try to tell people, sometimes it don't be the fighters, it be the fighters team. Virgil, I don't think Virgil's scared to fight fucking Boo Sanders,
Yeah,
but his
All
team
right.
may not want him to fight Boo Sanders. The way
yeah,
they
like
talking from the father, the manager, Oscar, all of these guys on Team Virgil, even Mikey Garcia, Robert Garcia, all of these guys is talking shaky like they want him to do otherwise. Shit, Mikey Garcia look a little bitter from the Earl fight. Talking about, oh yeah, he should fight Earl. Like, nigga, for what? Why? No, no, we're not doing that. We want to see the best of the best fight the best, right? This is the best fighting the best. We're not disregarding saying that Earl's not the best. We just saying it's not Earl's time right now. It's not his time right now. He's not ready to fight. And on top of that, the zone. ain't about to do no cross promotional shit with Earl. PBC will own the fight if they was the fight, like I said before. So I'm just saying in
Mhm.
general, it's only right that this fight gets made right now. They can have a big ass mega fight coming up starting in spring 2026. Could be a big movie in Vegas. Both fighters want this fight. That's why I said you seen the man Eddie Hearn. He said, "Hey, we want this motherfucking fight so bad. They want that fight bad. So you can't. Nobody can't question Busan on this shit. The ball is in Team Virgil's court. What they gonna do? Dribble or shoot?
Yo, got the heat on, man.
I mean,
Cold as
They
facts
shit
is
got
that though.
outside. 30 something. Oh shit. Hey yo, let me get with y'all. I'm about to be on my way home. Just picked up my son. I'm about to start
you gotta
driving.
get do your
All
thing,
right,
man.
David.
So do your thing. Go ahead, man.
All right,
I'm
Salute,
gonna
brother
you
close. I'm
still
David.
about to
on when I
close
get
it
in the
out.
house? I hit you back. Oh, you about to close
Yeah,
out?
yeah. I'm
Oh,
about to close it out. I'm
all right.
about to make this announcement on my special guest for tomorrow's show. It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be Devin Haney,
So
right?
fuck
DHP.
no, not no. Fuck
Ain't
Eddie
DHP.
no
Evan
Make,
goddamn Devin,
make your
man. You
show
tripping?
popping, bro.
uh,
Brother David, go home
so
safe,
let,
brother.
Yo,
let me.
y'all in that nigga getting too many
No,
privileges from
I'll let
hanging
y'all
with
know.
us American niggas, yo. You know what I
So
mean? Y'all African
while we
dudes, you
all
got a
on here,
long way to
I let
go.
you, before you get off, David. Before you get off, I'm gonna let y'all know tomorrow's show we gonna be live tomorrow at 6:35 p.m. But my guest won't be on till 7 p.m. though. But
All
I do
right.
want to announce my special guest for tomorrow, and this is a very valuable guest to the sport, man, and it's the great. I don't know. Shit, that's the fucking thing up there. It is my dog, PBC director Kenneth Boheri
Oh, all right.
from
All right.
PBC. He will be here tomorrow live with CamJNetwork tomorrow at 7 p.m. But we will be starting live at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. So we'll be live tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, and we will have PBC director Kenneth Boheri on the channel tomorrow. Talking a little bit of boxing, talking a little bit of PVC business and everything. You know what I mean? So you already know you see him tapped in with no, he's been tapped in with PVC for a long time. Been in boxing for over 20 years. Started off as a writer, in the business and got to working with PBC and as well he's the founder of Ghana boxing out there in Africa, so he's very a part of boxing in Africa. So this definitely gonna be a big show tomorrow for sure. I can't fucking wait. You know what I'm saying? Definitely
All
be
right.
able to talk a little bit of PVC business and talk a little bit of the landscape with Kenneth Boheri, man. It's gonna be a dope show tomorrow, man. So I'm real excited about tomorrow, and we're gonna get a lot of little information. I'm gonna try to squeeze and get some great information out of PVC for sure for my guy Kenneth for sure, man. So I'm excited about tomorrow. So y'all definitely do not. Make sure y'all be here 6:30 p.m. Eastern time Wednesday night. It's gonna be a great show tomorrow. I cannot
All
wait.
right.
This is gonna be amazing.
All right, man. I'll be here. I'll be here.
For
All
sure.
right, man.
For
Peace
sure.
and
For sure.
blessings.
Salute,
All right,
DJ.
salute to you
Salute.
guys.
All right.
Salute, Hacker. Salute, Rich. Yeah, man. So definitely, I'm excited about tomorrow, y'all. It's gonna be crazy. I'm real excited about tomorrow. I cannot wait. And we're gonna have it's gonna be a fun time tomorrow, man, for sure, man. Kenneth Boheri from PBC gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got some questions in the comments. I'll definitely try to read out some of the questions in the comments for tomorrow. But of course, man, tonight was another banger ass show, another movie, man. Y'all already know, man, we've been making a lot of movies here tonight. But more of the story of the night, far as this particular fight, man, in particular. Vergil Ortiz Team Virgil, they need to stop playing the games and they need to get with this conversation with talking to that man, Team Boost, and making this fight happen. We need this fight with Virgil Ortiz and Boost Ennis top of 2026. It's only right that we get this fight right now, man. Two of the best at 154. A lot of the other top guys at 154 is busy right now, so it's only right for them guys to lock in and get busy with it, man, for sure, man. So you already know that's it for the show tonight. Remember, man, y'all watch us on the playback. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you ain't subscribed, man. And if y'all want to support the channel through super things, super chats, when on the playback or whatever, y'all can still do that as well. You know what I mean? And we definitely lit, man. I can't wait for tomorrow, man. Y'all already know 6:30 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. We're gonna have Kenneth Borhiri tomorrow from PBC director, man. Tomorrow. It's gonna be a lit situation tomorrow, man, for sure, man. So don't miss it tomorrow. Kenneth Borhiri from PBC in the building tomorrow. CamJNetwork, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. And we out of here. I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good.
All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. It's showtime like Kareem Lakers. I make a masterpiece, scene basic. No Meek Millie, but I'm dream chasing. Took the shortcut like Anita Baker. I want the bright lights that you see in Vegas. I need a big house with like 3 basements. Drop an M on the whip, think I'm speed racing. Don't know if it's the Transformer or the Green Ranger. My nigga Mac got the beat banging. Young nigga selling crack as a teenager. Had fiends playing baseball out here free basing. Had me showing off the rings like a Freemason. My mama gone, but I keep pacing. Trying to keep it all together like I need braces. Family calling when they need favors. When I was broke, they was acting like complete strangers. All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Rest in peace, the Nippy was the street savior. Got my credit right now, I need acres. Gotta turn your dirty money into clean paper. Trying to own a franchise without a key player. I go through hoes like I weave laces. Tree blazers, let they mama noodles be flavored. Meat takers that be acting like the D sacred. You bust in, you would think they on their knees praying. Then I slide like a screensaver. When I'm done, make some scrambled eggs, cheese bacon. Then it's on to the next, I ain't a speed dater. Little bitch ain't gon' hear from me till weeks later. I don't see no things changing. Kids still dodging bullets like they seen Matrix. These young niggas really need saving, but OGs won't teach them that the street's dangerous. All my life I had to be patient. Like Meek Millie, I was dream chasing. Finger to the law when I see haters. Oh, the feeling when you tell your niggas we made it.